All right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your brother Bob from Bel Air, Maryland. It's good to be here. Happy Sunday to everyone. Um, I see here we have in our company the one and only the great Mike Ellis. Mr. Mike, thank you for joining us. I see we have a full house. My brothers Andy, Vincent, Collins, Gina Liva, Gifty, Macien, Peter Rogers. I'm just calling those whose videos are open that I can see. Mr. Ben Blaze. I see Johan from Brussels, Tanja, Jerry, Otoyo from Ghana. Oh, that's good. Um, so it's a good Sunday here. Yesterday the weather was really nasty in the evening here in the East Coast. We had a violent storm, but today seems to be, much better. I hope you are having a good day wherever you are today, this Sunday evening. Thank you for joining the heroes. We are here every Sunday from 2 p.m. Eastern time. Um, so today we're just going to open it up free flow again. Just some words of encouragement, anything in particular that you have to say. Um, we'll open it up for you to calm down and share your insights, your anything that you have to inspire us as we wait for the next big move from Unpassive. But we all know that our founder, Mr. Ash, came out on 360 on Wednesday. It was quite exciting. He said a few things, and I would implore that we all so you get it firsthand for yourself. Even though we're going to try to break it down a little bit here, just to bring out some points that he said. I think we should all take a moment and go listen to it for ourselves, so that you hear firsthand what our founder is saying, what he has been through, the direction, the company. That's a good thing for us to do, so you hear firsthand. But he said a few things that I'm just going to highlight a few points, and then I'm going to pass it over to our brother, Mr. Mike Ellis, and then we'll just go around. Anyone who has any words of inspiration to give to us. Mr. Ash opened on Wednesday at the Unpassive 360 with saying that, affirming or confirming that we are going through some turbulence now. He said, but earlier he had said that we were going through some turbulence, but he thought he was, a little bit stabilizing. But no, we have more development. There was more stuff going on, and he had to make some drastic or some dramatic changes. So to maintain our structure, and the direction that we're going and how we operate, you know. So those are the kinds of things that are going on now behind the scenes. But he said that eventually we'll find out and the truth shall prevail. We're going to know exactly what is happening when the right time comes. And he also made another statement which was very shocking to me when he said our biggest problem was coming from within the organization, and it's one of our biggest setback from people that we have faith in, you know. So to us, when you look at it, that's a loaded statement. If you look at that statement, it means that more than likely they have some insider. The problem is coming from the insider trade. That's a big deal in the IT industry. It's a problem that no company really wants to have to deal with. An insider trade is like you have an enemy working within the organization. So how do you identify that? That's a massive thing. But he told us that they have identified the problem, and they have a solution, and everything is now going at the direction and pace that he likes. So at a minimum, they identify the problem, so that is good. So when you identify the problem, you figure out how you work around it and fix it moving forward. So that was very, very, very good for us to hear. You know, so things were going in the wrong direction, but now he has control. Remember, he came out maybe like a month or two ago or so, and told us that he had taken control of the company, and that is what is happening. And he's going to keep fighting, going to keep moving on. That's all. You know, there will be more turbulence, he said, because he has taken control and have identified the problem. They are getting it fixed. There's going to be more turbulence, but this is going to be good for us. It's not going to be the kind of turbulence that is going to bring us backwards. No, it's a good turbulence. When you make changes to fix things, you shake things up a little bit, you know. So there'll be some changes. But the most critical aspect of that, Mr. Ash, I'm going to leave it here so that everybody else can contribute. The most critical thing that Mr. Ash said, which we should remember, at least moving forward, is to hear from him. He's the founder, the owner, he's the brain, he has the brainchild of OnPassive, everything that's going on. He knows everything that's going on around the organization. So we should take our messages from him directly. Yes, there's corporate people. There are some people that are in the organization that we know, we have been seeing them. He introduced them to us, but he's saying that we should listen to him. He's the one who is going to tell us at some point who we can listen to. But for now, please, let us all just wait, stay calm and focus, and just wait for Mr. R to come and give us a message. And he's been doing that religiously for the past, I'll say for the past 4 or 5 weeks in a row. He's been coming out to at 360 and just giving us the information. The work is going on behind the scenes. He says that it's not going to take up to 6 months. So for me, I still have my position that anything can happen at any time. So we should just stay calm and stay focused, be ready, because at any time anything can happen, and things are going to unravel as it's supposed to be. But for now, we should just pray and encourage each other. Just wait. The key here is the attitude that we have while waiting, stay positive, focus, calm, and the day will come. It will come when the world is going to know our name. Every promise that Ashfufara has promised us is going to come. We have to remember that when you are challenging the status quo, that's what OnPassive is. It's challenging the status quo. The status quo will not go down without fighting. That's the truth. That's a fact. So anything that is happening, the one thing that gives me peace of mind is that we have a founder, Ashfufara, who is willing to fight to make things happen for us. I implore you, if you go to watch the video of 360, just scroll to minute 24 minutes and 40 seconds. Stop the video and look at Ashfufara, look at his eyes. 24:40. Just watch, while watching the video, stop there. If you look at Ashfufara, that's what I got from that. That was my experience. If you look at that video, you look at his eyes. This man is the eye is speaking to me, to you, like I'm going to do it or die. That's how intense Ashfufara is. The words are coming out of his mouth, whatever he's saying, but his eye is giving you another message. That is what I got from that. Not cruel. Look at the 24 minutes, 40 seconds. Stop it. Look straight into Ashfufara's eyes. He's telling you, like, I'm going to do it or die. And that's where we are, one step at a time. He's has the ball, he's advancing forward one step at a time. Maybe there will be an obstacle here, obstacle there. But when we're talking about a revolutionary, disruptive innovation, it's challenging. But eventually you get there when you have the right mindset and the right attitude. So I'm just going to stop here, and I'll call on our brother, Mr. Mike Ellis, to come on down and just inspire us as he always does. I know he's going to find some words of massive wisdom to impact upon us. So, Mr. Mike.
Well, I don't know how wise it's going to be, Bob, but you'll get what I'm thinking, and that's what I always try to bring to the table.
Exactly.
We've got 34 people on the panel. This is going out to YouTube channels. I don't know how many people are listening to us right now, but I know over the course of the next week, 10 days, there will probably be thousands of people that listen to what all of us are saying here. And I agree with just about everything Bob said, but I don't want there to be any misinterpretation. Bob talked about 6 months. You need to get that out of your head, because that's all people heard. that this thing is going to take, 6 months for OnPassive to get out and start rolling.
No,
That's
no, no,
not,
no.
no,
I said
I
he
know,
said
I
it's
know
not
what you said. I know what you
okay.
said, Bob.
Okay.
I know what you said, but
Or the
I know
head
what,
by the six.
let me finish, Bob.
Yes.
But I also know what people heard. And that wasn't his intent. And I know that, Bob. I know it. So get that out of your mind. 6 months? No, no, no. It's really, really important for everybody to know where we are right now, what's happening. And the reason I say that is everybody that's listening, they want to know how this is going to affect them. What is this going to do to their life? How does it look moving forward? Am I going to get to that place where I can develop an income and a residual income? Okay. We are in historic times right now for OnPassive. It's really important for you to understand it. This is a really, really good time. And when I say that, when I looked at OnPassive, I hoped, and OnPassive, it is a massive corporation right now, multi-billion-dollar corporation. And my hope was that OnPassive would go through the journey of OnPassive, get to the place to launch, and everything would flow just seamlessly. It would just be so wonderful for everybody. But that's just not real life. And people came into OnPassive with malice in their heart. Really, they did. They came in to steal, kill, and destroy. Do not misunderstand me. That's what their goal was as they came into OnPassive. That was their goal. And I'm so grateful that we have someone like Ash Mufareh at the helm that's steering the boat. And because of that, they weren't able to do what they wanted to do. And Mr. Mufareh, he will fill us in on the details of that as we move forward. And I don't think it's going to take very long. I think August is going to be a terrific month for everybody. But he is going to come on and he's going to explain exactly what happened with OnPassive. But don't make any mistakes here. These people came in to destroy not only Mr. Mufareh, but OnPassive. And here's where it gets really, really simple. This is not hard, guys. It is not hard. Not only did they come in and try and destroy OnPassive, try and destroy Mr. Mufareh, and the reason they were doing that, you all know why they were doing that. I don't even have to talk about that. And because of what Mr. Mufareh has done and is doing today, he was able to divert that. Mr. Mufareh's got a really, really, really good heart. But when you come in, you have malice and you try and do things that you shouldn't be doing, he is going to find out about it. He did find out about it, and we are in great shape right now. But what I want you to understand, this is so important. They didn't just do that to Ash Mufareh, okay? They did it to me. They did it to Bob. They did it to Collins. They did it to everybody that's here. They came in and they wanted to steal your dreams. They wanted to make sure you were put in a box. They wanted to make sure you would never have financial independence. You would never get to the place where you could live the life you want to live. They wanted to absolutely destroy you. And if you lift your head up, they wanted to chop it off. It's like having a thief come into your house, not only steal everything in your house, but steal everything you've ever had. Now, if you caught that thief, and you could do something about it, would you? And that's rhetorical. I know that each and every one of us would do something. Here's where it gets really, really interesting. Here's where we come into the picture. Here's what we can do. Mr. Mufareh, in the next weeks, I believe, and this is what I believe, and I believe he'll do it probably in August. But again, that's something he's going to have to come out and tell us. He's taking care of the problem. OnPassive is moving forward. OnPassive will start to roll very, very quickly, in my opinion. And when he does that, he's going to come out and he's going to ask us to do certain things. They're not going to be hard things. They're going to be things that everybody can do. But this is the point in time when, yeah, we've had a free ride. Mr. Mufareh has taken all the arrows and the darts. But as he comes out and asks us a few things to do, that's when we come in as an army of 1 million individuals. And whatever he asks us to do, just do it. Because whatever he asks is for your benefit. It is for OnPassive, and it's for both. The longevity of OnPassive, the longevity for you to be able to come in and let OnPassive do all the things that they're going to do and that we've talked about for the last year, for the last 5.5 years. That's where we're at. But Mr. Mufara, he's done his job. Now it's time for us to do our job. And when he comes out and asks us to do certain things, and again, they're not going to be hard things. Absolutely aren't going to be. And not only that, but you're going to have the total explanation of why he's done what he's done. This is really, really cool stuff. That's why when I say it's historic, it really is. We are on the cusp of literally exploding to the world, because Mr. Mufara has taken care of all the malice that's out there, all of the individuals that have come in and really tried to hurt not only Mr. Mufara, but us. And as he comes out and asks us to do a few certain things, man, just get in the line, get ready, because what you do is going to have major impact and push us further forward than we ever thought we were going to be. So that's it, Bob. Just very, very quickly. This is not hard. Mr. Mufara is gonna explain to us what's going on in the next weeks to come. And as he comes out and he asks us for the things to do, and this won't be mandatory. You can decide to do it or not. And I don't really care. Whatever you decide is fine. But I can tell you the majority of the affiliates that are in on passive, when they hear what they've done, and Marciana can talk about this a little bit too, it made her angry, and it should make you angry. They tried to steal your dreams. That's not going to happen in unpassive. It's alive and well, and you can dream bigger. Believe me, you can dream bigger. Bob, I'll turn it back to you. That was just very, very quickly what's happening within unpassive.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you so much. Yes, so stand guard. Let's also stay focused, as we always say. Keep going to the website, clicking on it. You know, we don't know. One day you go there and something might pop up. You could see the OES again. We don't know, but just keep the rhythm going on. Now that you reference Maren, I'm not going to waste time to call her. It looks like she's so pissed off. She's fired up and pissed off at the same time. So let us hear from her who this person was, who is actually trying to steal her dream, and what she's doing about it. Maren, please take it over.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone. And today is a great day. If no matter what, we have to call it a great day, because we are all alive. We are here. And, you know, I am angry, but I'm not going to focus mostly on that part of being angry right now. After listening to Mike, I feel calm, and I feel like I know right now that what is happening, I think it was meant to happen. And it was meant to happen so that we can go where we are going and take a good direction. So, but what is happening after that, I think that's what is going to matter, like what Mike said. So I'm going to take it from the point of what is going to happen after what happened yesterday. So let me take it from now on. From now on, as me, knowing that there's some Judah or whatever, some stealing out there, some people that they want to crush my dream down, we are not going to let them make it. It's not going to happen. Why? Our CEO already identified them. He knows them. I don't want to know their name because I might be so angry and do something wrong. I really don't want to know them. I will let that part to my CEO to take care of it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand with my CEO. And if he asks me to push and take care of those people, believe me, I am going to remove all my muscles and being on the neck of these people with my CEO. As long as he tells me go, that's the baton we are waiting for, because this is something that a lot of us, you guys, sorry, maybe I'm cheering off, because this is really, for me, it's really affecting me, because a lot of people that have been talking for the past 4 years, we have our hope, this dream, this hope. This was something that we count on it to lift up humanity, to lift up a lot of people, included the one that they are somewhere around the globe that they don't even have drinking water. And what dare you that you can be drinking this water, this champagne every day, and you stand on the dream of people refusing for other people to eat? That's what is hurting me so badly. Those people, if they have what they have, it's already enough for them. But the one they are taking from us to go and put it in the trash, because they are not going to use it anywhere. You cannot use everything you have before you leave this world. That's the part that is hurting me. But am I going to stand here and crying and moaning? No, I have to do something. And what is the thing that I have to do? I have to ask and wait and stand behind my CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, and I have to ask all the people that we have been talking about this, the people that they know the dream was coming to be true for them, the people that they know that they were going to be unlifted and getting out from the hole that they were yesterday, to follow and join us, so that together we're going to be the force behind our CEO, standing tall with him. We are not going to let him down. We are going to die or do it with him, just like they want. Now it's even better because we have already seen the IWAS, what we are getting. You know, sometimes when you are in something, you don't really figure it until somebody take it away from you. That's why you know the value of what you had. So now I really know the value of what I had. I know where I am going more than yesterday. I understand what our CEO said today more than yesterday. So believe me or not, let us not be very angry and not doing nothing. What we have to do, go out there, keep talking about unpassive, keep telling the people that your dream is there, is not going anywhere, because the person who have that vision on the first day have never said, today is done, I can't do anything. They can only steal what they have seen, but they cannot steal his heart. His heart belongs to us, and he have it for us. He have given it to us. He have that goal. He told us that the bad apple, and if you look at the picture behind him on 360, he have a big picture of apple, and one of them was so bad. I think that's the bad one that he said, I got you. He have his eye on you. The eye on that apple, my eye is on you. So don't think I'm not seeing you. If I'm pretending like I'm not seeing you, I'm not a fool. I know exactly where you are going. And now, Chief, let me tell you, we caught you. And shame on you, because you are not going to go anywhere with that. I don't know how you're going to stand and look at us later. I don't know you. Like I said, I don't want to know you, because we don't deal with people that they are bad. We deal with real people and the people that they uplift humanity. And this is all about unpassive, uplifting humanity, helping one person at a time, so that every single person around the globe will be able to have something to eat or to get up from the bed without thinking about making a choice for their medication or having food on the table or paying the school fee for their kids. That's all what it's about. Why are we so great? Why are you so great? He gives you his heart and everything. Why are you taking him? Somebody is sending hand to you and you swallow all his body. Why? Why are you doing that? That's wrong. I'm not here to judge you or to injust you or to tell you how you're supposed to be living in life. But let me tell you something. We are standing with our CEO today, tomorrow, forever and ever, and unpassive is not going anywhere. We are solid as a rock. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Amen, amen, amen. Well said, well said, well said, Maren. I mean, I can't add anything further. But Collins here right now, because he made almost the exact same point that you were making yesterday at OTEC Pros. Please find time and go watch our OTEC Pros and affiliates that we had. Mike Ellis was there as well yesterday. Go watch it. Collins made a powerful biblical reference to what you just said, and I wish he can repeat it here for us again today and add whatever he has in his mind. Brother Collins, over to you.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Mike. Just want to greet everyone. You know, what we are saying here is just based on what we heard from our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara. You know, sometimes when we speak, and people say, oh, maybe they know something better than us. No, it's just what we're just putting one to one together. What we heard from our CEO on Passive 360. And if I look at it, like Bob said, 3 weeks, you know, the CEO has been coming out more than 4 weeks. And every time when he comes, he just throws something little and go, something little and go. And if you put everything, you can dot all the I's and the T's and everything, you know, okay, this is it. Remember the day he came out before the last 360, he said 20% is mechanics, which is software issues and stuff. And 80% is what? Is humans.
People, yeah.
Yeah. I said, but what is this humans? Because mechanics, I understand that, yes, software can have issues and they can fix it, but the humans is something that I don't really get it. Then when he came out again, he said, it is within. Then I said, okay, it means the humans, they are within the company, can be founders, can be, some of the founders and, the employees, everything put together without naming names. And I said, so then, like Bob always said, there's always internal threat. And the worst thing you can have is internal threat. It means the people you call them brothers and sisters, they are the one killing you, destroying others' dreams. And when we join on passive, the truth is, who do we trust? Who do we look up to? Who do you really know? When you join, it was Mr. Ashmofara. Build his company, open it for everybody to come in. I didn't know the employees, even he brought and showed all of them. And some of us stupidly following them. Though that was one of the pain I have in my heart. That why should I follow an employee? I'm working as an engineer. Who follows me? That nobody knows me, but I've built software for one of the biggest companies in the whole world. They don't even know me. Even when I walk into that shop, they don't even know me. Because why? There is a cross between employees and customers. Because if they know me, they will follow me and they want to get information from me. And I will never give them because I signed non-disclosure agreement form. So there is nothing you can get from me. But what happened? Some of them gave them even 60,000 views. Founders. What are we thinking? And when our CEO come out, we cannot follow our CEO to give our CEO that views and that attention. Who do we listen to? Who do we trust? Is it Mr. Ashmofara who built his company, spent hundreds of millions? Or the founders who come out here, we speak, we give ourselves views, and we give employees views? Who do we listen to? I remember sometimes Mr. Ash will come, not even 2,000 people will come out. But when somebody come out, maybe Gina Liver or Collins or Mike Ellis, we throw all the views, or the employees that come out, we go and follow them. I've been on most of the subscribers and I look and say, what? Even Mr. Ashmofara, the CEO of this company, doesn't have this view. So what are we really doing? Some of them, they are just employees. They can come today and go tomorrow. And what happened? We build their platform, enlarge them, put them right at the top of the company. This is madness. Sometimes I used to talk with Bob. I said, this is really crazy. You cannot tell people to go and unsubscribe, but we should be wise and said, we follow Mr. Ash because he is the person who can say, today, there is no on passive. Tomorrow, there will be on passive. If he decide to shut down this company, he shut down 1.3 million views. An employee cannot shut it down. That is the truth. Because he never created on passive. He is just an employee. A founder cannot shut it down. We are just a founder. The only person who has the final say is Mr. Ashmofara. If he said, I'm done with it, it is over. That's then I will cry. So the truth is, who do we believe in? Do we believe in ourselves or do we believe in Mr. Ashmofara? Who do we trust? Last time, like I'm happy my Ellis said this and my CN said something. And yesterday, there was something that came in my mind. I said, let me give my final statement. And I said, there was this poor widow who decided to do what? To prepare food for 500 to 1,000 orphans. And people were passing by. This woman knows there's a lot of work, to feed most of these orphans, all these orphans. Said, can you please give me a hand? Some people passed by and said, no, I cannot help you. Some people say, yeah, willingly, I'm ready to help you. They came in not with the right intention, with the evil intention to what? To destroy all what this woman has done, chip off the food and throw everything away, thinking that they are punishing this woman. What did you do? You destroy, you've starved just 500 to 1,000 orphans. Not only that lady, because maybe the lady doesn't need this food, but you've just starved 500 to 1,000 orphans. Like Mike Ellis said, this is what they have done to us. They didn't do it to Mr. Ashmofara because Mr. Ashmofara can still live happily with his wife and kids. They destroy our dreams. They steal our dreams because they never came in with the right intention. So I liken the widow as Mr. Ashmofara and the orphans, all of us the 1.5 million, 4 million founders, because our dream has been stored by those with evil intention, both the threat internally and externally. But who do we put our faith with? Thank God that Mr. Ashmofara said, I will never give up my dream. He said, we have identified the issues, and the good thing, Vincent will even explain that, we have identified the issues and we've taken care of it. Mr. Ashmofara is taking care of it because he said, I will never back down. The only time you fail is when you give up. Mr. Ashmofara said, when I hit, the only time he will talk about rock bottom. He said, when you hit rock bottom so hardly, you get up 10,000 fold. And you still have that zeal to push on because this is something that he wants to achieve. And nobody can do it, only Mr. Ashmofara. So people can come and they think they can steal the dream. My mom always says something. When an old woman have a rock, a stone in his hand, be very careful because you don't know if there are 10,000 stones behind her. So when he throw one stone, you have to look behind her to say, hey, let me check if there is more. So these people saw one thing on Mr. Ash, and they think this is it, will finish, but they don't know that there is 10,000 or 10 million behind. And we are here to give him that support because we know if he said, I will not give up, he knows he is ready. There is always contingency plan. You steal this, you cut one leg of an octopus, there is what? There is almost 10 legs will come, and that leg will still grow again. Mr. Ashmofara is an octopus. So no way you can cut one and you think you're done because there are many legs to come. We are growing and we will soar like an eagle. So whoever is there, try, this message should go to them. They should try hard because he will do this or he will die. He said, I will never give up my dreams. The dream is between Mr. Ashmofara and he will live up to that dream. The only thing he needs from us is to stay with him together and give him that moral support because what is coming is bigger than what we are seeing on passive, but they have just pushed us to the higher height. The more you try, then you push us to where Mr. Ashmofara said, you know what, I was not ready for this now, but I will give them all of this now. So I will say, let us be ready because what is coming is bigger than what we have already seen. I'll leave it there, Bob.
Oh man, oh man. I call him now. I call him the manna from heaven. That was well said. They tried to steal our dream. They did not steal our dream. They tried, but they failed. So I just want to highlight that they cannot. Nobody else can steal your dream, So I'm going to turn around now to my lovely sister, Jean Aliva. Please, Jean, how do you see, how did you hear Mr. Ash on Wednesday, or what do you have to tell us to just inspire us this day?
Well, I'm thinking about what he said and also what you all have said, Mike, Marcia and Collins, Bob. They have really messed with the wrong people, right? I was thinking about how many times the body of On Passive has been wounded, stabbed, scraped, punched, beaten up over the last several years. And we've put bandages on, we've tried to fix things, we've tried to adjust and all of that. But, some of these things fester and you have to, try and heal them. And there's a phrase called ripping the Band-Aid off. Instead of doing a slow healing process, you got to say, you know what? We have to take, Ash has said, I'm taking the reins back. And the thing that he said that really struck me was when he said, we're returning to the original energy, and that's love. And that's the greatest healing power. So we are ripping all the bandages off. We're saying, do what you will. We've got the best healing balm in the world, which is love. And we're just going to put it on every wound you give us. And it doesn't matter how many times you come at us because we're never going to give up. And I think what Collins was talking about was a hydra. Hydra plant. That's usually a negative thing, but in the case of Unpassive, it's a benevolent Hydra, and that's ash. You cut one head off and 10 more grow and all that. So we are never, ever, ever going to stop. And yes, it hurts. And yes, the betrayal, the heartbreak of these people, some of whom we really cared for. And I'm only speaking about fellow founders that we know have left. So I'm not speaking about any other people that we don't know anything about, but we know that there had to be restructurings and adjustments. And so, and Ash said, and it was shocking. So when we find out the whole story, it probably will blow our minds, that people could stand side by side with this amazing, beautiful man and stab him in the back, in a manner of speaking. So my thought is, it's sort of like when Ash was saying, I don't know that he actually said bring it, but that was the essence of what he was saying, which is like, come on, I'm ready. I can take whatever you're slinging because I'm never giving up. And I will always get up. And I have 1.4 million people who love me, who will lift me up and stand beside me and walk forward as a wall of love. And so for like when Marcienne was talking about how when this happened, it really brought us closer. It made us realize what we have. It made us realize the importance. And sometimes it does take getting shaken up and beaten up and stabbed to realize the value of what you have. And Ash also said that. He goes, boy, when the world comes at you and says, we don't want you to succeed, you got something. You have something valuable. And so that just makes me, oh my gosh, the pride I feel, the mama bear energy that I feel right now. And I know Marcienne's feeling it and everyone on here, because we all have a mother's heart. We just are fired up. Like, don't mess with our brother, and don't mess with our dreams, and don't mess with this beautiful company that we've built, because we have the numbers and we are not going to let you succeed in taking us down. So I sort of feel bad for anybody that wants to come at us, because they're going to get a wall. They're going to hit a wall of love. And that might sound sweet and nice and warm and fuzzy, but there's nothing stronger in the world. So that's all I wanted to say, Bob. I'm so fired up. I can't wait to hear what everyone else shares.
Exactly,
Thank you so
exactly,
much.
Jean. Yes. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, he actually said that. Bring it on, bring it on. He said, not this week, the week before. He's ready for them. He has actually uttered those words that they should bring it on. He's ready, And I agree with you, Jean. Whatever they tried to do has backfired, because it has rallied all of us. We are going to wrap ourselves around our founder, and then we're going to push forward, because we really indeed have the numbers. So I'm going to send it now to my brother, Vincent. Vincent, please come on down and give us your take.
Okay, thank you, my brother Bob. And also thanks for all the speakers, Mark Ellis, Gina Oliver, Collins, Sister Marcienne, all of you. Thank you for this great speech. So you said it, everything. So what we would like to know, Mr. Ash, we know that some people stuck Mr. Ash back, but I would like to let you know that we were with him yesterday, we are with him today, and then we'll be with him tomorrow. So what your evil plan will fail. So you will not go anywhere. So whatever you have planned, Mr. Ash still have people who stand with him. We are with him for today and forever. We are with him. And then we know Mr. Ash is going to deliver the job. Because Mr. Ash, anytime he comes in, he said, Unpassive is here to stay. This word is not saying for just for word or maybe to please us. He knows what he's doing. He's doing the job. The job is there. He's working for us. Even that these people, they stuck him in the back, like my brother Colin said, they have failed for everything they have done. They have failed because in IT jargon, when there is a problem that we cannot identify the problem, there's the issue. But Marcienne said, we have identified the problem. Mr. Ash said the problem is identified. So when we know the problem, we know how we can deal with the problem. So if the problem is known, we'll sit down and then we're trying to find the solution of the problem, analyze it, solution it, and then we track it, find a solution, forever. So this thing never happened. And then this is what happened in on passive. So I'm glad that we identified the Mr. I said the problem is identified. So he's working on it. The team is there. They are working on the problem. So the problem will be resolved. So we should not worry. Me, I'm not worried, because if he said we don't know exactly what is going on, I will be worried because we don't know what is going on. And then in that case, we don't know how long they will take it to resolve the problem. But when we say we have identified the problem, that means there's nothing to worry anymore. So I show people that when our CEO say the problem is known, they know what they are doing, they know what they are working on, we should not worry anymore about that, because the problem, they are taking care of it, they are working on it, and then things will go. Like he said, maybe people is trust people and then they stack him in the back. So because you trust them, give them a lot of trust, that's what happened. In our IT jargon, we don't give too much trust to people in the daily jobs. When you are working, I give security, I give permission to people in the database in many organizations I work. So I never give a lot of permission to people. That's why I've been doing. If I see that Collins is working in the software department, there are limited Collins for the jobs he's doing to the system. I don't give Collins so many permission, because if Collins have too much permission, Collins can go and do above what he's supposed to do. And then even, like we said earlier, inside threat, they can even destroy the system. So the biggest fight in IT today is the inside threat, because those people who work inside the organization, let's say we are in on-passive, those who are in and then they are here to destroy, sometimes it's difficult to know, because you can give them a permission to do something, and then they are the inside threat, they get the information, and then they will take it out. So they are the dangerous people in their life. So it's difficult to identify. But I'm glad we know them, we know who they are, we know what they are doing, and then what they do. So they should know that Mr. Ash still have some people behind him. People like us, we are behind him. Whatever they will do, we are with him, and then we work with him, we trust him, believe him. We know he's going to do the job, because he need our support, for him to have enough of power, enough of energy, and a lot of wisdom to do the job, knowledge. So all this Mr. Ash needed from us. So we should not say, oh, we give up because we're not getting something. He's working on it, it's coming. He needs us for more than what we think, so that together he can deliver the job. And then together he can do what he wants to do. He needs us more than ever. So please, guys, we need a little bit patient. Mr. Ash is doing the job. He needs us every single day. He needs even our prayer. He needs our spiritual thinking. He needs our spiritual truth. He needs everything from us. So we should not say, oh, it's a problem of Mr. Ash. It's true that he's the CEO, but he needs us to back up him, and then he will deliver the job. So our prayer, our daily prayer, wherever we go, whatever we have also a truth for him. Say, Mr. Ash, we are with you. We stand firm with you. Whatever is happen, it will happen. We are with you today and tomorrow and forever. Thank you, Bob.
Yes, sir, my brother Vincent. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Bob.
Thank you for
Bob, please, before you
yes.
go, let's call, there's someone with Zoom user. All those who don't have names, we'll just take them out. Android,
Yeah,
Zoom users,
yeah.
please rename yourself. If not, we'll
Let's just give them a
move.
moment, yeah, to rename yourself, please. If you don't have your name, we'll just give you maybe a minute or so to do that. If not, they will remove you. Please. So we'll proceed, but the admin just give them another minute, and then if they don't change their name, you just remove them. Yes, thank you so much, my brother Vincent. Yeah, you said a lot. You talked about insider threat and identifying that. That is true. An insider threat is a nightmare to any company. Yes, you can do what we call HR, have your solid HR security policies where you conduct solid background checks, you do verification, you do everything that you need to do, but you cannot tell what is inside somebody's heart. You can't, you just can't. So if somebody's inside a company, and there's an enemy, it's like having an enemy within. Like Colin said earlier, you have an enemy within. You are telling that enemy they know all your strategy, your secrets, and everything, but that person is working against you. That's what Mr. Ash faced. Like Colin said, he has done what is usually done. You identify the problem, you isolate the problem, you eradicate the problem, and then you set safeguards and countermeasures. That's what our founder is doing, and he's going to get us out of this this situation very fine. So we should not be worried about that. I'm going to call on my sister Gifty Gift. I see you looking at me and shaking your head. So I'll open it up for you to just give us your own reaction, anything that you want to inspire us.
Okay, thank you, Brother Bob. My take on last webinar with our dear founder, he said something. He said, we have been scammed. Not only you, me and you, we have been scammed. Why? Because in this world that we are in, always the good people get hurt. By yesterday, Brother Colin said something, and it's written in our Bible. It says the wicked will not go unpunished. They thought maybe they are hurting Mr. Ash, but do not know that they are hurting 1.4 million people who have rallied behind our CEO, who have wholeheartedly support our CEO and waiting for our baby to flourish. And they took it to their heart to hurt us. They will not go unpunished. They will not go unpunished. And all that I'm saying to our dear brothers and sisters, our co-affiliates in Unpassive, the belief, the trust that we have in our CEO, we should continue, because what he said touched my heart. He said, we have been scammed. So don't say, oh, we have been waiting for a long time. No, he is doing all he can for us to be successful. All that we have to do is to go on our knees and pray for him, his family, and the company as a whole, because God is holding on passive. Other than that, I think we have been doomed by now. But because Unpassive is in God's hands, no matter what they plan, their evil intentions, God turned the table around. And we thank God also that Mr. Ash has found those perpetrators. Other than that, we'll be, going around, maybe sometimes you are sick, you are not feeling well, you don't know what is wrong with you. You are complaining, I'm not feeling well, but you don't know what exactly wrong with you until the doctor diagnoses that you have this, and then the doctor will give you medicine against that thing. That is what our dear CEO has done. He sat down and calculated his things and do his own investigations and found out the perpetrators. And they will not go unpunished. But first, he is still thinking about us. And what I love about our CEO is that he does not hide anything from us. He does not hide anything from us. He is so transparent to the point that he pours his heart onto us each and every day. And they took advantage of him. So all that I'm saying that we are fine and focused, and we stand with Mr. Ash Mofari. We are not going anywhere. Unpassive is here to stay. They have done their worst, but Unpassive is still standing. One pastor once said, he said, when you are in a place and you think you don't like that place and you are going, do not just shut the door. Close it decently so that wherever you go and that place is not good for you, you may be able to come back. But what they have done, they cannot come back to Unpassive. They are doomed for life. Now they think, oh, we are finished. No, we have made us strong strong and strong and strong. They cannot break us because Unpassive is here to stay. And our CEO is not, backing up. So we are also not backing up. No matter how long it takes, we are here because Unpassive brought us here. If not Unpassive, I don't think I will meet all these wonderful people here. Unpassive has brought us together, and we have rallied again behind our CEO for us to succeed. So those who rally against him, they will not go unpunished. Karma will catch up with them. And dear brothers and sisters, let us continue, cherish our CEO, pray behind him, support him. Anything that he says we should do, we should understand him and do it. As our dear brother Mike said, anything our CEO comes out and says, do, just trust him, because how far God has brought us, and this man is still transparent, not hiding anything from us. Anything he comes out and says we should do it, and it will profit our own passive, because we are in for our children, our children's children. Even when we are not there, we know our future, our families, our great families are safe, because we have an opportunity to join Unpassive. Thank you, Brother Bob. Thank you, everybody.
My goodness. Thank you so much, Gifty. Thank you. Indeed, I echo what you said based on what Brother Mike Ellis said. Stand by. Anything you can ask us to do, please let us rally like an army, and just do it. That is how we're going to puncture through whatever folks who try to interrupt our progress. To my brother in the United Kingdom, Mr. Andy Beck, what say you, sir?
I've got lots to say, Bob, as always. But I want to go back to, well, first of all, Gifty, karma. I really hope it's in this life, sweetheart, and not the next. But yeah. But I want to go back to what Jean said about, we've got hold of something because of what they are trying to do. We've got something very special here. Mm-hmm. If you think about this logically, and I suppose I'm quite boring in that fact, I like to look at logic. We've got a video conferencing platform that's second to none, and there are a number of others out there, including a rather large one. They don't like it. We've got a social media platform that is a correction to the corruption. You can't be someone you're not. You have to prove who you are. So there's none of this trawling of kids, and there's none of this grooming of children or cyberbullying or any of this rubbish. You have to be who you are. That's given a black eye. I wish it was more, but that's given a black eye to someone very large. And then you look at the other products that are going to come out. How many toes are we going to step on? We're going to step on some huge organizations, and they don't like it. Now, tough, because at the end of the day, this is a system that was supposed to be put in instead of the monopolies that these idiots have been creating, so that it's all about this and not about who's part of the business, what else we can do for humanity, etc. So the point being, we've got hold of something really special if it's creating this much hassle for Ash. And put yourself in Ash's position, because I guarantee that 99.9% of those founders that we have within our organization, and there are over 1 million paid, over 99.9% of those would have given up a long time ago, would have said, do you know what? I can't take the heat. I need to get out of the fire. And I have the utmost admiration for this man who works tirelessly for our benefit. And as Marcienne said, they are stealing from us. And that hurts me more than anything else, because honesty is one of the key elements to any life. You cannot live a lie, and you shouldn't steal from others. And these people are stealing from us. And I have to say, if I were in the room with somebody that had tried to do that, I won't tell you what I would do to him, but it wouldn't be nice. I'm not like that. I'm not the forgiving type, you could say. um, but bottom line is, you know full well that we have something very, very special if it's creating this much attention and this many issues that have got to be overcome. But the best thing of all is the fact that our CEO is overcoming these issues, is moving forward, and is taking the point that he will not stop until this is done. And that is the most inspirational thing for me out of all of what's going on. So back to you, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you, brother Andy. Thank you so much. That's well said. He's not stopping anytime soon. He's going to march ahead. No matter what thorns are thrown on his way, he's going to keep going. He says, I'm going to do it or die. And so will it be. Let's go to Brussels in Belgium. I see Johan. Johan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Brother Bob.
All right. What's your contribution?
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm so happy you called me. It's my very first time talking in the Hero webinars, and I'm so proud to be among the great leaders of Unpassive. I have some few things to say. Yes, listening to the CEO on Wednesday, I cried. And if you ask me why did I cry, it's because I look at many people have died without enjoying Unpassive. The CEO always tell us that get ready to serve yourself. They are in the kitchen, they are cooking, it will soon be ready. Little did we know that someone has just off the fire. That while others are there waiting, preparing, jubilating for what is coming. Each time he comes out, he will tell us, you know just 2% of what is coming. You do not know what is coming. If you say yes, you know just 2% that you know. So I want to tell us, maybe if I look on the forum today, the number of members who are here present, I said maybe some of us are discouraged. Some are jubilating at this moment, saying, oh, that one a thing. Let me say it in English, in Pidgin. That one a thing. Oh, nothing say, una one can broke the website. You want to come and take over the internet. That is it falling. But I want to encourage us to join all these webinars, to shame that Mr. Devil, that one who thinks that he can come and break the legs of Unpassive. Sorry to you and shame to you. You have failed, because this is just the stepping stone for Unpassive. This is just a stepping stone. This is just the beginning of Unpassive. For those who doubt, listen to us now speak. We stand firm with our great CEO. We stand firm with our leader. I cried because many died. I remember the wife of one of our leaders in Papua New Guinea who died. She never enjoyed it. Maybe because of lack of finances that would have sent that woman to the hospital, and maybe today we are rejoicing. Bob, your elder brother, also died. Who knows? My dear Unpassivians, I just want to encourage us to stand strong. Let us stand firm. Let us stand focused with the CEO, because he is working for our benefit. Today, we are just little, but tomorrow many will come to join us and say, had I known, I would have been there in the beginning when it started. I would have been found her, because when we were crying and shouting and talking to them, come and join this thing, it is real. They did not believe us. Today, they want to break our legs as unperseverance. Sorry to you and shame to you, Mr. Devil. Thank you, Mr. Bob, and thank you for all the great leaders. Thank you, Brother Collins. And thank you for
Wonderful.
everyone.
Wonderful, Johan. Thank you so much. Yes, and I like the way you put it. Someone off the fire in the kitchen while they are cooking the food. That is well said. Thank you so much, Johan. And come always. Engineer Mike, we missed you this weekend. I'd like to hear something from you. What's your take, what you've heard so far, or anything that you have to inspire us? And then we'll go to Jerry Otoyo from Ghana. Is going to come after Engineer Mike.
Hey, big bro. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Yeah.
Happy Sunday.
Yesterday, we had big bro, Mike Ellis. It's not a match for me. He brought in what we really wanted to do at this moment in time that things are going. Well, Uncle Bob, what I heard from our CEO is the worst I've ever heard from him in this world. Okay. For him to come in and tell us that there's an insider trade. That's the worst I've ever heard from him. That's the worst. And to me, when I took that and I look at an insider trade in an organization like this, that usually they take their legitimate assets of the company and they get into to breach sensitive information and all of that to damage our system, damage our company, which this man has built with all his life and, all what he got in him. I look at it, I'm like, let's look about, was it like the financial one that we can say, okay, is it the financial trade or what? In my head, that's why I was walking. I'm like, oh, wow. If they say that the personal data is the new currency now, we see, can it be that? I said, no. Let me look at it again another way. I'm like, okay, this one, it can be like somebody who is a vengeful, malicious insider. Somebody that has something that is burning in it. Can it be that? Or no? Or somebody can just be a negligent. But our CEO cannot just come and burst it out to us like that without really getting the findings. He said he will feed us with it if he wants to. But you know what? We don't even want to know what happened. We just want to rally behind him and say no to the devil, like our sister from Germany, from Belgium just told us. We have all look at what you people are doing, the Tech Pros brothers. Look at what Sister Comfort is doing. Brother Mike Ellis, Brother Marty, and Chris. Brother Jeffrey Muller. All of us are in this fight together, trying to bring out these messages to people. Then some people sit behind and bring down malicious. Our sister said they try to distinguish or to rekindle or lose the fire. But we will not accept that because we didn't come. It's 1.4 million people rallying behind our CEO. This is the worst thing I've ever heard him telling us from every other thing that we've gone in this journey. So, Uncle Bob, I'm just sitting here listening and enjoying the journey and enjoying the conversation for today. Marcien, that was awesome what you said, Gina Liva. I didn't get Brother Mike Ellis because I logged in a little late, but I'm really understanding Brother Collins, Brother Vincent. Thank you all for all of this. We are rallying behind our CEO and we'll forge forward. Thank you.
Amen.
Bob.
Amen, Engineer Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's a privilege to have Jerry. Jerry, are you in Ghana or you just have Ghana there? Are you in Ghana?
I'm based in Ghana.
You're based in Ghana. Good. Wonderful. Your image is clear and your audio is very nice. And that's why I wanted to know. Okay. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. I'm very happy to be here today. I've never spoken on this platform, though I've been attending, but not vocal on this platform. So today I'm so delighted to also give out my voice whatsoever is happening in unpassive is not something that we've not been expecting. Someone like me, I joined the unpassive, I think January 2019. And ever since, it has been a divine mission for me.
Oh, I think I just jinxed him. He's frozen. As soon as I complimented his connection.
Well
and the
done,
picture.
Bob.
Bob asked him to switch off his camera. Maybe the connection will be better.
Yes. Gary, can you hear us? Just
that as that, and there is nothing on earth. So when you see what you realize that the hand of God is rephrase what Collins manner of.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I see. Okay, Jerry.
I'm
Can you
now
hear
back.
me?
I
Jerry.
can hear you. Yes.
Okay, turn off your camera. It looks like you're sucking a lot of bandwidth with your camera on. So just turn it off and then speak, and then you can turn it back on when
All
you're
right.
done. Mm-hmm.
All right then. So I can see that the hand of God is in what we are doing in unpassive, and so I don't take it lightly. I've been involved in this work since I joined unpassive. I've been positive, and I'll remain positive until we see the fruit of that positivity being manifest. I was talking about what my brother Colin said earlier, that it is only Hash Mufara that can say the unpassive is no more today, and it will not be. But I see this project to be beyond Ash Mufara himself, because God is involved. Once love is involved, Ash Mufara cannot stop it. He himself has said that he himself cannot stop what I've started. So no matter what is coming against us, nothing can stop what God have started himself, because this is a divine move. It is not just a movement. I don't see unpassive as a movement. I see it as an era that's being opened. So that's what I tell people. If my video was to be on, I will show you. I have a 6-page document in my hand. I'm a rector of a Bible school. I teach pastors. I don't have a church, but I teach pastors. And so with that, in April this year, I had a graduation for my people. And then I wrote things, you know, if you know the truth, you would love to stand on the rooftop to declare it. It doesn't matter the platform. Once you know the truth, nothing stops you from declaring it at the very rooftop. And that is how I see unpassive. So any opportunity you give to me, any more place you open up for me, unpassive would always come out of my mouth, because that is what I believe is a divine project. And maybe I can just read a bit of what I wrote down. And I read during that graduation in April, which was on Facebook Live. I said, change. Change is the only constant commodity in life, and any man who abhors it expresses the attributes of foolishness and pride. When you know and are sure of the truth, you can actually stand on the rooftop to proclaim it. So it is with the change that is coming. The past 30 years have seen the advent of great change through internet and information technology. If the internet is good and has helped us in spreading the gospel faster, I was talking to pastors, spreading the gospel faster, wait for what the next phase of the information technology known as the unpassive is bringing. This was contained in my document, and I went further to say so many things, like we've been drinking the good wine, but the best is coming, which was kept for the last, and that best wine is known as unpassive. And so many things that I say, in that write-up. Look, for me, unpassive is like the dream Joseph had. He was being fought by his own brethren, and insiders fought him. But at the end of it, that dream came to pass, and the brethren, thank God, unpassive is about love. The brethren who hated him, who sold him out, were the same people he fed. And unpassive to me is like Jesus, who has come to the world. Why? Because he came to his own, and his own rejected him. The Bible even says that he could not perform miracle in his own hometown because of the doubt and those enemies within. So I believe that this is a great opportunity. We should remain positive. We should see unpassive as even big and bigger than Hash Mufara himself. I pray for him. I have a team of people who pray for him, and we don't make noise. It's only today that I've been able to raise my voice, but we are doing it in the quiet because we know what God is doing. Thank you, and God bless all of us.
Amen, amen, Pastor. Are you a pastor, Pastor Jerry? Can I call you Pastor Jerry?
Yes, I'm Apostle Jerry to you.
Okay, Apostle, nice to hear from you, and we hope you come forward often. I'll reach out to you in the course of the week, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much. Well said, sir. We have Samuel Duho's hand up, and I see my sister, Auntie Kitty. Auntie Kitty, it looks like she's ready to speak to us. Her camera is open, so I'll call her to give us some words. I'm sure you have some reaction on what is going on. Any words of encouragement, Auntie Kitty, please take it over.
Yes, can you hear me?
Absolutely, 5 on 5.
Okay, happy Sunday to all of us. And I'm really elated to be on this platform. Like I said previously, I've been listening to Heroes, but I've never had anything to, or had the opportunity to speak on this platform. I've been listening to all that's been said. Yes, what is going on is not correct. And yes, the insider job is hurting all of us. But we have somebody at the helm who is like a rock. And I also join everybody in saying that we should pray for him because it's not easy. But the positive side to all of this for me is the fact that the issue has been identified. If you take, for example, that this thing had already been launched, and then we find out that there were so many moles in the system, the likelihood of it crashing and giving so many people the opportunity to say, oh, I told you so. I told you this was going to happen. That's what would have happened to us. But so for me, we should be thankful that it happened now and that it can be nipped in the bud right now than later. Mr. Ash and his vision is ordained by God. So no matter what any human tries to do, it will come and it will fall flat in their faces. I don't want to be angry, and I implore all of us not to be angry. I pray that we should be thankful for the way that things are going. Because like I said, if this had happened after the launch, the story would have been very different. Because trying to fix something at that level, when the tentacles would have been all over the world, it would have been so difficult to fix. But now those loopholes can be tied, those perpetrators can be kicked away, and then we now know how to open the door to the right people and not to just anybody. And I'm also thankful to the fact that he said that he does not trust, or he's not going to trust anybody, even us, anymore. Because once trust is broken, it's hard to fix. I'm not saying that any one of us on this platform is involved, but then how can he now know who is and who is not for him? So the best that we can do as members, founders behind him, is to give him all the support and all the encouragement that he can get to get to that point where he knows that he has locked everywhere. At that point, maybe trust can now come back to the system. But for right now, I pray that we all just keep calm, trust the process, and just continue to believe in what we know is coming. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be done. And we trust in the process that he has given us, and we just have to keep praying that it all comes to fruition. Thank you, and have a happy Sunday to everybody.
Happy Sunday to you, my sister. Full disclosure, she's like a big sister to me, so that's why I'm giggling here. So thank you so much, sis. Thank you for giving us those. Those are very powerful words. Yes, you know, I cannot add anything to what you just said. You know, beautiful words. To keep all of us, you know, connected and engaged, and you know, everything that you want to say. So there was a hand up, but I don't see it anymore. So I'll just swing around and go back to Brother Mike Ellis. I know Mike, anytime you call on him, he will have something to say. I don't know if you have anything that you've heard going around the panel that you want to add. And
What's up? We need to go back to the.
There you go.
Sorry?
I think
Go
we're
ahead.
good.
Go ahead. I've just muted. It was Auntie Kitty, so I just mute her.
Okay. I thought somebody called my name.
No. It's Mike Ellis. So Mike Ellis can go ahead.
Yes, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Bob. I think everybody that's been on today is spot on. You've been very, very good. We're at a place right now where, and this is so important to understand, unpassive, we're not waiting for anything. Unpassive is rolling right now, period. Okay. And that's why the window is getting less and less and less. And when you think about unpassive, understand, and I know you guys know this, unpassive is your business. It is your business. And you have a role to play. And Mr. Mufar is going to be very, very specific. And this isn't something you have to come into with blind faith. That's not what Mr. Mufar is going to do. He's going to explain exactly what he's going to be asking us to do. You're going to hear his words and you're going to go, oh yeah, I'm in. That is going to happen. And it's going to happen to 90% of the affiliates that are out there, because they're going to understand, because Mr. Mufar is going to explain all this, they're going to understand that yes, their dream is still alive. Yes, Unpassive is still going to do the things that we've talked about for years. And moving forward, you're just in a great position to really benefit from everything that Mr. Mufar is going to be doing for us and with us. But you have a part to play. This is clarity. Unpassive is rolling right now. And Mr. Mufar is going to ask us very soon to do a few things. That is our part. That is when we engage. And when we do that, you're going to know that moving forward, it's just going to get better, better, and better. That's it, Bob. Back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I will just go around the panel. You know, just go one more round. I think I see my brother and a big brother of mine, Gerard Mana. He's in Cameroon. His camera was on, but it looks like he's off. I don't know if he wanted to say a word or two. Brother Gerard, if you can hear us, just open your camera and interject anytime if you want to speak. I saw you open it and then it closed again. And I also see Bruce. Bruce, did you have a word to say to us? What your reaction is, where we are at this juncture?
Certainly, Bob. My voice is my tongue is all cut up, so it's hard to talk. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hold on, Bruce. Just hold on a second, Bruce. I think Gerard is trying to get through to us from Cameroon. Just hold on, Bruce. Yes,
Okay.
Gerard, go ahead.
Okay, can you get me?
Yes, Gerard. Hello, bro. Good to hear from you.
Fine. Are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thanks for letting me to speak. Say what or two. Actually, we had a kind of family meeting in the house.
I was following the message, making a lot of noise, trying to do things. So I was always fun and talk. But it's a pleasure to be in this meeting today. This is my first time talking to you. I'm so happy. And what happened? What happened? Though the most, like the lady who spoke before, the most in the house, luckily they were identified before we got to the point.
Yes.
So I'm so happy. Or I sent a message that courage to CEO. Kudos to you guys. You have been doing a great job. So we are going to stay focused. And then for those who do not believe in the whole movement, they will regret it. Because I believe in the things. When Collins told me, I believe. When I saw you, I believe. When I saw Julius Abagman, I also said to myself that it's something wonderful. I saw people I know and people I can trust. So thank you very much. That's what I can say. We are in
Thank you
it.
so much.
We know we will succeed. Thanks.
Thank you, bro. Full disclosure, this is Collins's uncle, and he's like a big brother to me. When I was growing up in Cameroon, he taught me how to play basketball, and I played all the way to almost to the national. Don't mind my height. You know, he and his friend Conrad Weleji, they taught me basketball when I was like maybe 12, 13 years old, before I went to high school, to college in Cameroon. So, bro, good to hear you, and thank you so much. Bruce, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. You know, all I keep thinking in my heart is we're in the pocket of God. And we should always remember the last Papera is deep in that pocket too. So whatever goes on, everything that everyone says is beautiful. But it's very important not to let that big elephant in front of you start throwing doubt in your mind. Because the more you let doubt come in, the more you let disdain come in to let you hold on to your belief. So it's very important for us to hold on to each other, encourage each other on a daily basis. So no matter what Ashley's doing, he said one thing very strongly the other day, I heard loud and clear. He said, I don't trust anyone. And if you hear anything from anybody other than me, you should not trust it. But you should believe that I am doing all that I can do to keep my promise to all of you. And it's very important to hold on to the promise, because the promise of unpassing is hope. The message is freedom. And when we hold on to hope and freedom, we have nothing to fear. So because my tongue is not good, I'm getting a new crown put in, which is going to take 2 weeks. It's cutting on my tongue is being cut by a tooth. So it's hard to talk. But I want you to know I love you all. I'm here all the time. A lot of times I don't really know where to go anymore. There's so many things going on. But it's okay because as we hear all the time, we're all doing, we are fine. So remember, we all are fine. Keep a smile inside you. Keep the heart of the lion. To know that no matter what happens, God and our leader as the power will lead our way to more greatness and more greatness, more greatness, and more joy. So anyway, that's it for me for now, Bob. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much. Thank you for your presence always. Just seeing you is always a breath of fresh air, Bruce. Thank you so much, sir.
Bob,
Yes.
please check your text, your message.
Okay.
It's nice to be a birthday for here, Bob.
Okay. Yes, I see Mr. Samuel Osei. It looks like he's from Ghana as well. Samuel Osei from Ghana. Your hand is up, please. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear you, Brother Bob?
All right, sir.
Yeah. Good evening to
Good
everyone.
evening. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Samuel from Ghana, precisely Accra. I joined on Passive about 3 years ago. This is 2002. Yeah. And I think the one is the head of our CEO. We, the 1.4 million founders, we are solid behind him. And what I want to say to the perpetrator.
Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Samuel? All right, we'll just keep going around and just get more comments. People, anybody who has anything to add. For me, I'll say this. The one thing that I really want to drive home as we're here today is listen to our founder, Ash Mufare. Listen to our founder, Ash Mufare. He is the one who is giving us the directive. He's the one who summoned all of us here. We are all here because of him. Remember, he had his one candle and he turned that candle on and lit it up, and then it lit another 1.4 million candles. So it is him. And he had told us to hear from him directly until he tells us otherwise. Listen to your inner voice. Don't let the noise of the masses distract you. You know, your inner voice, that thing inside you that is telling you something better awaits you. If you're willing to be patient, if you're willing to have that endurance. We yesterday at the Utech Plus with us, that power inside you that you're willing, despite all the circumstances, despite all the troubles that we're going through, you have that power inside you to hang in there because you know something better awaits you. It's a fact. It's a fact, guys. We have a man who is saying that we're going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not quitting. He's not going to quit because he knows he has 1.4 million people who are looking at him, who trust him, who believe in him. If this was any ordinary other company CEO, any other human being, he would have given up. He would have given up. What does it cost? It doesn't cost me anything. He would have given up. But I know, and I'm sure every day as Fufara goes to his bed, he thinks about all of us, especially those of us here who are with him in the trenches. Those of us who believe in him with every fiber of our being. He's saying to himself, I will not let Jean Aliva down. I'm not going to let Mike Ellis down, or Vincent Ete, or Collins Mana, Martin Degamo, Marcel Hemabu, Gifty, Jerry, those of us who are with him. And it is that those of us who are with him that are carrying him along. And that's all what he needs right now. He's doing the hard work, the heavy lifting. There are lots of things going on behind the scenes. Technical stuff, management stuff. Now he says that he's in control. The system is now aligned to his vision. So remember, there was let me tell you guys a story. I've been here for about 4 years, more than 4 years. You know, Mr. Ash, when he spoke to us the other day, he said we started with spreadsheets, then Go Founders, O Founders, OES, and you know, the progression. You know, when I joined on Passive, there was an option to pay, which was Cash App. That's how I paid. And you know, at that time, when you paid through Cash App, is $sign. The ID is $sign O-founder. You see Ash Mufara's picture will appear, right? He was the one receiving the payments. That's how far we've gone. You know, that's how far we've gone. An idea that was born by himself. The other at his house in Orlando, or the office in Orlando, conceived the idea, went to, all of a sudden, there was an opening in Calcutta. That's where the first office that we had a few developers who were there from Calcutta. He went and then we opened our shop in Bangalore, from Bangalore to Dubai. You see the progression. And he was on top of everything. And then at some point he said, okay, let us open it up. And then he brought some people to come in. And that is where, yeah, he told us on Wednesday from 20, what was it? I wrote it down. You know, there was a 13-month period, everything was stabilized. And then after that, it went down. You know? So now he has taken back that control and he's on top of everything. And we all know that Ash Mufara's intention is to give us the maximum allowable amount that is allowed by law, legally allowed reward to each and every one of us. That's his intention. So if he's in charge, then we know that that's what it is. That's what it is. Right? He's going to give us that. So the point now is for us to just, like my brother and I, Oliver, always say, we are fine. Let's just stay focused. We are fine. Let's just let him stay focused. He got it. He got it. In this industry, when there's a problem, like we said earlier, when you identify the problem, what do you do next? You isolate it, and that's what is done. You get it, you identify a problem, you isolate it, you eradicate the problem. You figure out the root, what we call RC, a root cause analysis. You go to the source of the problem, and then you nip it, like my sister Kitty said, you nip it from the board, and then you put your safeguard, you put your security controls around. I'm seeing something popping up here. That's what is going on. He said, bring it on. So to me, instead, he's angrier than all of us. And he's going to get there. I said, I'm going to do it or die. We're going to do it or die. Scroll back to that video, go to minute 24:40. 24 minutes, 40 seconds, stop it. Look at Ash Mufara's eyes. He's saying that I'm going to do it or die. Bring it on. You can see the man's soul through his eyes. I see Mr. Samuel Osei is back. If you can hear me, take it over.
Thank you, Brother Bob. I'm back again.
Yes, please try again.
I had a little low battery, that's why, so I'm back to plug it again. Yeah, whilst I was speaking, said I heard our CEO last Wednesday about how he expressed himself. We, the 1.4 million plus funders, we are solid behind him. We are solid behind him. Whilst the problem has been rectified, that means there is a solution. So we thank God that we have rectified it earlier. And secondly, let me tell the perpetrators that they can shake the foundation of unpassive, but they can't destroy the foundation of unpassive. That's what I want to say to them. Thank you very much, leaders.
Yeah. Thank you. The foundation is solid. It's very solid. I think Mati Degamo said something a while ago. It's like you are building a 12-lane express, a 12-lane, maybe an airport with 12 lanes or whatever, where 12 planes can land at the same time and take off. The foundation is solid. Once Mr. Ash comes and tells us that, let's go. Watch out, guys. Our minds are going to be blown away. When they come back, you know who Ash Mufara is when he comes back. When he comes back and tells us, I say, okay, guys, I think we got these issues taken care of. It's time for us to go. Let's go. Let's roll. Our minds are going to be blown away. No doubt. I have no doubt. It looks like Apostle Jerry has some more inspiration for us. Go ahead, Apostle Jerry.
Okay, I just want to conclude this way. The document in my hand is the address that I read last April, as I said, even last 2 years, last year, when we had a graduation for last year, we met, the team was declaring the King's era. And we believe that God is actually taking over this world and is actually going to use Unpassive for that mission. And the paragraph I want to read as I end is, I am at this point shouting from the rooftop, and the next 5 years will be critical as God with Unpassive will certainly change the world by bringing correction to corruption and spreading the kingdom prosperity around the world. You will see it and then will remember that I told you so. And so it was like a prophetic declaration, publicly done for the whole world to hear, because I was speaking to the camera that was being broadcast live on Facebook. And I believe that God is actually using Unpassive. And with this assurance, there is nothing, it's a solid foundation because nothing can shake God. Nothing can shake God. And I love it anytime I see our CEO coming up. It's always very positive. And anytime he speaks, even people who hears me talk about him, when they hear him speak, they said, this man is not a normal human being. It's like, when he speaks, it's like God speaking. And that is the kind of the spirit that we have tapped from this man over the years. And one thing that really, get deep into us is the spirit of love and love for humanity. And that is one thing you will not be able to take away from what God is about doing and using Unpassive for that purpose. God bless you. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Apostle Jerry. Thank you, Apostle Jerry. That was well said. That tells us enough of how close Unpassive is to your heart. And trust me, our founder, Mr. Ash, is not going to let you down. Sister Jean,
Bob,
I see you.
Do you want me to chime in small?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. There's something when our brother Jerry was talking about the mountaintop, something came in my heart. And Ash always mentioned this. He said, the tougher the battle, the sweeter the victory. But,
yes,
the battle always comes with endurance. Are we ready to endure with Mr. Ash Mufara? That's the question for all of us tonight. Are we ready to go through that pain? Because we cannot abandon everything for Mr. Ash Mufara. He is here for humanity. Show that 1.4 million plus founders. We cannot just say, it is your trouble, it's your problem, but we're ready to celebrate in the victory when things come. We should also be ready to go through that pain. And like we're talking about the journey, this journey we are in today will never happen again. The journey will be part of our story. We will have a lot of story to tell for generation to come. Are we ready to go through that? The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. And there is something I always note, I wrote it down, always came in my mind. He said, never say you are having a bad day, but say you have a character to build a day. There is nothing like a bad day, but you must have a character to build a day. And that's exactly Mr. Ash Mufara. He always have that character. Is someone who never said, oh, today is bad for me. He always look for the solution. He is always a goal-driven person. He never look at the character of somebody or what has happened. He never mourn on that. But he said, all right, this problem is now here. What is the solution? How do we turn things around? It is not the journey you are going. But there's always a law that it doesn't matter the road you take, but as long as you can reach the end destination, the end goal, that's what matters. As long as we are moving, the goal is there. There's something they call it in a Scrum, Scrum process of building software. It is more chaotic. They don't care about how you people fight the battle, but are you going to achieve the product that you want to build? That's exactly what Ms. Ash Mofara is doing. But it comes with pain. And that pain means we must endure the pain, to be successful. When Unpassive came, maybe a lot of founders think it's something that is easy. But from day one, when I joined, I know this will not be easy. From the technical standpoint, I said there is never an IT solution you build and you get it right the first time. Never. Even Microsoft called me, tell them, I will tell you, Vincent is here, Bob is here. I will tell you, you are a big liar. There is no software you will build and you get it right the first time. You called me, the best IT person, stand here and said, we build it and we get it right the first time. I'll tell you, you are not an IT person, you are a big liar. Because there must be error, you fix it, you adjust it, you go and you go until it's right, because nobody has it all in the brain. You just look at it and say, for instance, Jean can come and say, Collins, or my engineer Mike or Bob, or Vincent, we want you to build a software that can take somebody to space. Like we don't want car again. And it's something that they need to go to a drawing board, start to write, how do we build it? What happened? If this happened, things goes wrong. There will be try and error. IT solution is try and error. You build, you fix, you go, you try. It doesn't work, you go back to a drawing board. So there is never an IT software solution where you build it and you get it right the first time. Never. So it is a big fight, a big battle legally, compliance, building of the solution. There's a lot involved. And this is exactly what Ms. Ash Mofara is going through. Internal threat, those who don't even want the software to succeed because they believe it will benefit, those who are in it. There are people who are just there to say, you know what, we will never allow you to go through this. And that's why we said this, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. And Mr. Ash Mofara is someone who doesn't give up on his dream. He will never, ever give up. If someone think like Mr. Ash Mofara will give up, then you just need to live on passive. If your idea to join on passive is to see Mr. Ash Mofara fail, please just go, because this man will never fail. Every great thinker will never fail. Go back, look at history. Mandela decided to go to prison for 20-something years. Why? He didn't give up, on his dream. That is why he was successful. Indira Gandhi didn't give up. Martin Luther King didn't give up. Even those who found America never gave up on their independence. So when they put their life down to do something, Elon Musk will never give up. We can go to all of those people. When they come and said, this is what I want to achieve, and it's burned in their heart, they will never give up. And none of us here can give up our dreams. We are all in non-passive. None of us are going to give up because we believe in Mr. Ash Mofara. We believe in the vision, and only the belief and trust that is driving us to see this project through. So for those who are halfway, you are half-baked, then you are really on the wrong side of history. You need to go and then come back again and look at history, because he will never give up and we are not giving up. So that's what I want to say. Bob, I will leave it back to you.
Yes, sir. That was well said. Well said, my brother. Thank you. I was just going to go around to Jean. Jean, do you have anything to add?
Sure. Thanks, Bob. Well, first, I want to just thank everybody that spoke today. Oh my gosh, you just lit a fire in me. It was so inspiring. We know we're in the right place with the right people. It's just going to be awesome. But I also want to especially thank Auntie Kitty for what she said. It was totally spot on. But it reminds us that we can be grateful that this is happening now and not a year from now or something else. It is happening now. All these before the massive machine of the automated system, before that gets going, all these things can be weeded out, fixed, adjusted, and made perfect again with Ash's original vision. And that is a blessing. It's uncomfortable, it's hurtful, it's hard, it's challenging, it's hard to watch, but it was so critical that it happened now. So Auntie Kitty, thank you so much for that. And let's just strap in, lock arms, and do what we need to do to prepare our accounts in whatever way is needed, and just stay encouraged and excited. And if you see somebody that's a little, down, just lift them up, because I mean, just the people on the panel here have enough fire to go for the 1.4 million people. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm excited. Very, very
Yep.
excited.
That's it. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Thank you. And it's just to keep that excitement going on, because it's coming. It's coming. We are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just little hiccups here and there always is. But at the end of the day, we're going to see that bright light at the other side of the tunnel. My brother Vincent, I don't know if you have a word or two to add. Engineer Mike, you always ask us if we are ready, so I'm going to call you after Vincent to tell us what you mean when you say ready. Okay.
Well, thank you, Brother Bob. Thanks, everyone. Where we, like Jean Oliver said just now, we have wonderful speakers today. Very good, especially our sister. They say wonderful word. So I'm very happy for what they said today. So what we need to know, and the bottom of all this today, again, is the unity. So we have to be all united behind our CEO. Thanks for our sisters who bring this idea. It's the unity. We need the unity. Mr. Ash need the unity. He wants us to be all of us behind him, because if we are behind him, it gives him more power, more energy to do what he's doing for us. So he's doing a great job. But only thing he needs is our full support. So if we support him, he has the power to continue to deliver the great job he's doing for us. So he never forgot us. We should never forget him, because we believe and trust in him for what he's doing. And then what he's doing for us and doing for humanity. He's doing for the world, because it's not only about us, it's about everyone, because most community in this every single part of the world, every single community in the world will be touched by the action Mr. Ash is doing, because it's most of us, we are here, all the funders, imagine we are all millionaire, but those people even around us is like 1,400,000 people. It will be 1,400,000 community will be touched by the action we are doing. So if you multiply maybe by 10 times, so it's every corner of the world will be touched by the big action that Mr. Ash is doing for us, and then he's going to deliver for us. So in that way, we have to be behind him, pray for him, do whatever we can do to support him, so that he will also have the power and the energy to deliver us the great job. But I believe in that he's doing the job. Like Andy and almost everyone here said, this is what we need. What we need, we all have to come to one and then be behind me. Not listen to those fake people outside there, because we hear about some fake speculation. They are saying mostly wrong thing. Like Mr. Ash said, we should listen to him. Is the like only our mirror for this journey. So the mirror, when you are ready to go out, you have a special mirror in your house. You go and look for yourself. Oh, is my dress nice? Is it this okay? Before you go out. So it's like our mirror. Anything we do, we'll always go to him. So our big reference is the Mr. Ash. So the reference on passive is him. If it's not coming from him, it's not true. Don't listen to those people. If I come to here, I say, okay, what Mr. Ash said on Wednesday, this is true. But apart from that, what is coming from this speculation around is not true. What we know is our reference. We should use him always and all the time, Mr. Ash, as a reference. So he's the best reference, is the head of everything. So we should always have a good contact with him and then listen to him, follow him, stay behind him to lead us to the final destination. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Well said. Well said, man. Engineer Mike, are you ready?
Yes, Uncle Bob, I'm always ready, born ready. So with all we've heard here today from our great panelists, with all what is going on, I will come back to that very statement. Are we ready to embrace what is coming to us? But I will also add to us and ask us, okay? The statement is, we are ready. Are we ready? Now, our CEO came up and what is going on and happening, more focus, okay? So all of us, I will plead with us, let's be much more focused today and stand and rally behind our CEO so that he leads us where he's leading us, and we trust and believe in him. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, Mercy, I see you now. I was looking for you. Mercy and Mabu.
Yes, Uncle Bob, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. Wow, what a great Sunday. You know, there's one thing I'm going to say, and I am, and I believe that all of us, we have to stand with our CEO. We have to stand with him. We have to go with him, and we have to listen to him. Like our brother Mike Ellis said today, let us wait for that time that he will tell us go. And that go, we have to go. We have to come out, bundle of us, and go and do exactly what he's telling us. Let us stand tall. Let us stand with our CEO. Let us go out and show the whole world that no one is going to steal our dream from us. The dream that Mr. Ash Mufara is making all the way, everything, to it to begin and to never end again, no one will take it. Let us stand with our CEO. I am standing with him, and I believe you do too. Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Omasi. Thank you indeed. You know, no one can steal your dream. No one. It is only you who can decide to let your dream go. Remember, I think I read the quote, or was yesterday that I read the quote from this guy, American TV star. What's his name? Steve Harvey. He says everybody has a turn back moment. Every single one of us, you have a turn back moment, a time where you decide to either turn back, you are doing something, you are fighting for something. Yeah, all your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your will is on this one thing. But the time comes when the weight is just too much on you. And you say, man, you have that turn back moment. You look like, okay, let me give up, let me turn back. You want to stop. But then he says that the only thing you decide to turn back, the only guarantee you are guaranteed is that whatever dream you had, whatever initiative, whatever thing you were trying to do will never happen under the sun. It will never happen when you turn back, when you give up. The dream, your aspirations, all the things that you were trying to accomplish will not happen when you turn back. The only guarantee that you give it a chance is when you keep forging ahead, when you keep fighting ahead, when you keep moving forward, you keep going through all the obstacles, everything. Do you know that there are moments where Ash Mufara goes to meetings and people, everything is no, but he comes out and he looks at us in our face. He's calm, composed, collected. He talks to us, gives us hope and aspiration. For the past few years, every time he comes to talk to us, he will spend like maybe 5 minutes or so, just give us that hope and aspiration, that preparing us not to turn back. Is that preparation not to, because he knows he's never going to turn back. I'm going to do it or die. But that was the preparation to get us here at this point. You never turn back. You turn back, you give up the dream. You give up the hope. You give up the aspiration. You guarantee that it will never happen. Whatever plans you had, whatever dreams you had, will not happen when you turn back. But as long as you keep moving forward, believe in it, every fiber of your being, keep working for it. It comes. Morning will come. It shall come. You know, that is the man who is leading us. What we need to do, like so many people have said, be ready. Once Mr. Ash comes back, like Brother Mike Ellis told us, sometime soon, you come and talk to us, give us some directive, give us some information. We have to act on it. And show that unity to move us forward, to forge us forward. We have to respond. The beauty about it is that he has an army, a silent army that is quiet, just waiting. Us. That is the joker that he has. He has us. And I see the big dog in the house, Brother Mati Degamo. When his camera lights up, I know he has what we call, there's a new thing that we have now at the Heroes. We call it Mati's Sunday Love.
Marty's Sunday Love. Hold on a minute.
Marty's Sunday Love.
Yeah, Marty's babysitting, and I'm not very good at it. Okay, when Dawn gets home, I'm gonna get divorced because it's a wreck. Hold on a minute, Chris is. Move on for 1 second. Somebody's calling me. I have to answer.
Did I see Auntie Kitty? Auntie Kitty, her video was open again at maybe.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you have one or two things, one more. When you spoke, the response was really, really great. I don't know if you can just rephrase it again. Let us hear from you. I see you look at Jean Aliva, she's clapping, everybody is smiling.
Okay.
So yes.
No problem. We are on this train together. And together we'll get to the finish line.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
all I'm asking from all of us is to be thankful for this moment, that it happened now than later.
Mm-hmm.
Behind our CEO, Mr. Ash, it's a blessing. The way I see it, it's a blessing from God that this happened now. Because like you said before, this machine is huge. If this crack had happened when this monster had been unleashed, the disaster would have been humongous. And the disappointment from people who are on the fence would have been pointing at us and saying, I told you so. I told you so. This was not ever going to be, it was too good to be true. Yes, it might sound like it's too good to be true, but it is true. For those of us who believe in this dream, those of us who believe in this mission, in this vision, it is good and it is true. And so let's just stay focused, stay together, lift up each other. If I'm down, I can call anybody that I have their number and say, look, today I'm not having a good day. And ask me why, I will explain, and I'm sure you will have something that will uplift me. Let's do that to each other. And let's continue to pray for one another, and especially for Mr. Ash, who is driving this train for us. Thank you.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Thank you so much, Auntie Kitty. And that was very timely because it looks like Brother Madi was listening and he caught you as you were closing your statement. So we are ready for our Sunday love from Madi Degamo.
All right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I don't run around like an idiot. Yeah, I'm listening as much as I could. Yeah, this is powerful. I think as everybody else, I heard what was said. Leading up the first time he came on and said, I'm taking control again, which was probably a month and a half ago, I'm not sure. And I thought then, okay. So, and everybody here, said you have to know there's a problem. You have to know what it is. You have to get control over it and then move on. And the last time we heard from him in 360 was, I've identified it and we're working on it. Mm-hmm. And we're going to deliver exactly what we promised, even bigger and better than you thought. And then I thought about what happened, and Chris is a pain in the butt. Did I say that out loud? Anyway, I heard what he said, and I felt extremely sick in my stomach that he's going through that. I think it's probably bad enough that he works around the clock for the last 6 years, all the time, sacrificing family time, 2 young boys. That it just blew me away. I don't know how much more money we could imagine. And the whole time, arrows flying at him, people trying to knock him down. People probably did knock him down, but he got back up. And then this last one, this nuclear explosion that he took, I thought, my gosh, I was really hurt over that. And I saw everybody's face on the panel. But anyway, and then as time was sitting in, I went from feeling bad, but then I thought, wait a minute, they hurt one of my family members. What would I do? Then I'm thinking, well, I don't want to go to jail because I don't know who it is. But I also thought, they did it to all of us. It wasn't just one, which is bad enough that it's him. We all feel the same way. But the audacity to try to steal all of our dreams and all the time and I mean, thank God we know each other pretty well. We hang with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But this is whoever's involved, whatever's involved, can't be the sharpest tack in the box. If you didn't know the unity that we had, you got to be a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know? I think you barked up the wrong tree. I think in that tree is a mountain lion. And you better get out of the way. He's already got you spotted. And I mean, it's sad that that's going to happen, but I think that Ash ran this whole business praying every day, because this is a movement. You know, you almost don't want to call it a business, but a movement and a system, an ecosystem that's never been done before. So Ash couldn't go to the library. He couldn't research how do you do something like this. It just wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And he's definitely bold because he took a challenge like that. And I'm sure he evolved, but he had the capacity to evolve, was willing to evolve, and he took us with him. And we evolved, some of us at a different pace. But the beauty of the company is everybody that evolved to level number 3, the ones that were stuck on 2, level number 3 helped them get to number 3. And the ones that were on 4 helped 3, and 3 helped 2. And then all of us kept pushing each other where we needed to be. And of course, Ash sees that happening. He's very overwhelmed over the support of people. I was chatting with him today and told him that the overwhelming sadness, madness, and hope. I mean, all the mixtures are there. People are sad, people are mad, but we're united. Nobody in Unpassive has to do it alone. Ash doesn't have to do it alone here because he knows this big, massive monster that has been created from him, one person to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And the people that stayed because they believed in here. Most people looked at the company and said, this isn't rational. That's okay. A lot of people looked at a lot of great things in the past and thought, oh, that's got to be crazy. But I am so proud of everybody when I'm hearing what's going on. You know, I'm real close with the OTech pros and a lot of people. I'm close with all of you here. And to see you carrying the same feelings with each other to others, which are doing it to others, stand back. Stand the post, be ready. Whatever the problem is or whoever's involved, they made a big mistake. They went against the wrong business, the wrong movement. Normal company, a normal CEO would have left a long, long time ago. And yes, I did call him crazy, but I meant a crazy good, because I've never met anyone like him. I don't know anybody who would have put up with that crap, but I know it's got to help knowing that there's tens of thousands of people like yourselves that they're with him as family. You hurt my brother Ash Mufara. Yes, he's the CEO, but he's also my brother. And all of you feel the same way. And to see that starting to get moving, we're just waiting. We're standing at attention, waiting for what Ash wants to tell us and what we need to do next. And that is beautiful. That is, I hate that this happened, but everybody here said the same thing. Thank God it happened now. Thank God it happened now. As said, we would have kept progressing with this nastiness, but at what rate and what heart would have been in it? It would have never been the quality that Ash wanted. Never. You can't build the quality that Ash wants without the heart inside. I just don't believe that's possible. So anyway, thank you. I wasn't going to come on because I'm babysitting and I'm getting the kids to clean up because Dawn's coming home. But anyway, and there's my big little brother, both my brothers,
Wow.
Mr. Ash Mufara. I'm so glad you're here. And Chris, you got to be here because you follow me everywhere. Anyway, thank you, everybody.
Wow. Thank you, Brother Marty. Thank you for that Sunday love. And you guys can see we have been blessed with the greatest honor to have our founder, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, here with us at the Heroes finally. And of course, Brother Chris Johnson, my brother from another mother too. Welcome, sir. I don't know. Let me just let you say one or two words before I pass it over to our founder, Mr. Ash. Chris, welcome to the Heroes.
Yeah, hello. I don't know if Chris spoke ahead of me. I would like for him to go first. Captains first.
Yeah, you're really going to do that?
Of course.
I came in, I'm on the run, and Marty said I was summoned, so I had to come. So I'm a little hot and sweaty and running around here, but
tell everybody if Joey caught a real fish or just a sample.
He caught a sample, and I told him that. He cracked up. I have to agree 100% with Marty. What Marty said. It does break my heart that a few bad people want to destroy something that's so good, and that's like the history of the world if you think about it. And of course, my heart bleeds for Ash Mufara and his family, but it also bleeds for a million other people who've been really wanting this, that need it. And you know, they took from Ash Mufara, but they took a part of all of us with them. But the thing is, I know in my heart, Ash has got a plan. He's talked about, you know, stay strong, stay positive. The one thing that I really loved that what he said, I don't know if a lot of people really heard him, is only come through me, and me as in him, Ash.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anyone else, no matter what you know or what you think. Only listen to what he's saying. And of course, if you know me, I get a million messages from people from all over the world. And my fingers are bleeding to the bone trying to explain, did you not watch what Ash said? Don't listen to this. I tell everyone, I say, turn off the TV news because I can't stand what's going on in the world. And I also say, turn off these groups because a lot of people are speculating what they think. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's not that I don't care what they think, but I know what Ash said. And that's important to me to listen to him. And he was the most transparent person that I've seen. I've always seen him that way, but What he said at the last 360 was so clear. I'm not sure why some people didn't get it, probably because they didn't watch it. But I was very thankful what he was saying. Now I understood a little bit more. And I just got a lot of belief in him. And I'm telling you, as the future goes on, I've always listened to what Ash Mafara says. One time I think I didn't, and I got in trouble, but it's okay. We cleared that up. But I trust in him 100%, and I trust in his process. I trust in passive completely because it's about good. It's not about hurting anyone. But yet, when you stand up to the plate and try to be good, like any great person in this world's history, someone always wants to knock them down. And I call them devils. I don't let the devil get inside of me. I don't let it get into my house. And my mind works very good. Not always, but very good. And when Ash Mafara says, we're doing this to better humanity, and found out we got some just miserable devil people that tried to go at him and all of us, I got to stand behind Ash 100% because I'm going to tell you this, my personal opinion, I trust in what he's doing because he's smart enough to know what he's doing. And a lot of people don't realize that. They see us on here talking this or that or talking about Ash. But if you don't have to listen to me, Marty, or any of us, even though we're going to keep talking. But if you just listen to what he was saying, there's two sides to every story. He told us it sounds like a little bit of what's going on his side. We know the evil side. And a lot of people are judging because they're listening to other people on nasty channels and they don't have a clue of really what's going on. So I will take punches for Ash. I know all of you will. I will stand behind him. I will keep pushing this message of impassive forward no matter what it takes, but I got 100% trust that Ash is doing everything perfect like he told us. Ash Mafara, back to you.
Thank you. That was beautiful, short and sweet. And feel free to come back in, anyone. I don't know how long you've been here. I just saw on my phone, popped the video, and I heard gentleman was Jerry. Was he here?
Jerry from Ghana. Yes.
Did he leave?
Jerry.
Can he rejoin? And Mike Ellis was here. He cannot
Yes.
leave. Okay. It's an order.
I called Mike and told him to
Have
come back.
deposition on him. Okay. And what about Oliver? Is he back? Fonte.
Oliver is actually on his way. He's flying now back from Cameroon.
I thought I saw him. Okay.
Yes, yesterday he left this morning. He left Cameroon this morning.
How's his mom doing?
She's better.
Better?
Thanks for asking. Yes.
Thank God. Yes. Well, send him love and hopefully he will arrive safely.
Yes, he's arriving tomorrow.
Mike's on his way, yes.
Fantastic. We'll sing and tap dance until he comes in. Okay. What about Jerry from Cameroon?
Jerry Otoyo, he's from Ghana.
Yes, he was here.
Yes,
I hope anybody has connection with him?
Gifty, do you or Gifty?
What I can do is
let me check from our
Can you
Ghanaian
tell him
community
we need him in America? Where is he?
Let me check. I'll write on that platform to check if Jerry can come back.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually took his name down because I wanted to bring it on next couple of weeks or our spotlight. I was going to spotlight. I thought he was very effective too.
Ike Ellis is here. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. I get excited when I hear you, and as well as probably a couple million people.
Yeah, well, I apologize. I had an emergency call. I had to get off and take it. So it's over now. So
everybody safe? Oh, okay.
No
Did
worries,
you burn something in the toaster or something? How,
well, the
how
house
urgent is it?
The house was burning down. I had to take care of that real quick.
All right. I'm glad you're safe. Okay, fantastic. You sound fine.
Ash, you don't believe how good I am. I mean,
I love it. I love it. You're tickling me. Stop it.
Man. I mean, I get off and talk with Marty and I don't sleep for 5 days.
He's trouble. Yes.
Oh, he's
he put us
trouble.
to he lights us up and he go to sleep. Yeah.
That's right. He gets me where I can't sleep, and then he goes take a nap. And I can't get
Exactly.
a hold of him.
Man, I'm jealous. Good to see you, my sister Jean, and of course, brother Bob and Auntie
Hello,
Kitty.
Ash.
All beautiful people. Gifty, of course, thank you if you're able to bring back Jerry. And Collins, Mana, I'm loving your spirit, brother, and you know enough to be excited, I'm sure. Engineer Mike, very good to see you. David, so good to see you. Angie Lynn, and who else?
Vincent.
We have Andy Birch still awake for us. That is amazing. Thank you so much. And of course, from Brussels, Belgium. Ah, so good to have you. Absolutely. Bruce, Florida. Long time. How are you?
Very well, Ash.
I'm
Good
glad.
to see you. Me too.
You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, better than many ugly people. Yeah, for sure. Of course, Vincent is here. Kristen and Frank. Fantastic. You know, the order is not the same. We got wow, amazing. Mavis with us, Sandra, Veronica, Peter Rogers. How are you feeling, brother?
I'm a lot better, thank you, Ash. Thank you.
Better?
Yeah, I'm getting better. I've still got a lot to go through, but just waiting for the reports back from the hospital. That's all really at the moment.
Well, a physical report I can give you by the outlook and the appearance. You look great. You
Yeah,
should be fine.
I'm great, thanks. Yeah, thank you for asking.
Karen, Marcian, Fumi, and who else is here? I don't want to forget any name. I took advantages like a cozy crowd. Okay, I know most of you, if not all. And that's why I went with name. Oh, there's another page here. Okay, well, I there's another Dawn. Did she change her last name? Dawn DeGarmo? John Barilla's here. Very good to see you. Catherine, Georgina, Samuel, Karen, Prince. Very good to see you. Okay. Not the best at this, but out of respect, I thought to call you out. Give you a good shout out. Okay. Let me know if Jerry is back.
Ash, I notice your shelf, the items
Justice
over
and
your right
time.
shoulder.
Yeah. This
The
is
scales of
flower
justice and
first
the
of all, flower,
hourglass.
because it's friendship day today or something. So you got flower, live flower. Okay. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side too.
Beautiful.
So you can enjoy them virtually. And the justice will always prevail in time. You see that?
Yep.
Yes.
And the hourglass.
Absolutely.
Clock is ticking. Beautiful.
Fantastic. Okay. Just let me know when Jerry is back. I have an observation about him.
Okay, we are working on trying to get him, Mr. Ash.
Yes.
We'll let you know. Yes.
Can he catch the same flight with Oliver?
Oliver.
I'm just
I
trying to
wish.
see if I can. I'm checking the forum. I think the Ghanaian one. I don't know, Gifty, if you can check, or Jocelyn, if you are here, please just check. Maybe you know Jerry. I'm checking if I can see the number and called him.
He has been working in the background. This is the first time that he actually came up. So that's why we are just,
I
yes,
don't know
Mr.
if you
Ash.
noticed something, but if he's able to come back, I think most of you would agree.
Okay.
especially those who are following up. Are you going to keep us posted if he's coming back at least? Doesn't matter how long.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's coming, right?
Yeah, we'll
He's
just
aware?
check it now. If I see the number, I'll call him straight.
From Cameroon. Incredible. Okay, well, I'm glad he's not here, but he will listen to this on YouTube. So I'm going to hint something to you. When he comes in, I'm going to harass him a little bit to poke him so he can speak up. Close your eyes and listen to his voice. If he reminds you of somebody. Madiba, maybe?
Madiba.
Yes.
Yeah, Nelson
Yes.
Mandela.
Yes,
His
yes.
voice
Mhm.
is less, but a younger version.
Yes,
He got the
that's true.
same pitch. Listen closely, but don't tell him that. Just close your eyes, take it in, and then you would agree with me. Almost the same. Just a younger version. The man was 94 years old. I think he lived 3 times as long as Jesus did. On earth. Okay.
No, it's not. I can't find him. Oh, it's a shame I can't find him.
That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right. I was here, okay, minding my own day and agenda. Then I was ordered and dragged to be here, okay, by a man from New Jersey. And I always listen to him. Okay, I love being around here. I can't tell you how thankful I am to recognize and realize how much unity and bond we have. There are 3 points I want to say today. Technically, they're all interconnected and integrated in a way. But the first thing is we come to know that, yeah, there are some mechanical logistics issue with the business, but we go back to success, especially with people, is 80% psychology, mindset, character, and only 20% mechanics. So even the mechanics, they go all the way wrong, we still have a good, very good success ratio. But it doesn't mean it went all well, the 20%. Any percentage. So understand, even if the mechanics are not going exactly as we wished or intended, that's totally fine. Never, ever gonna impact our journey because we're made of the right stuff with the good stuff. And we have the mentality, the boldness, and the capacity to never give up. It's absolutely never going to occur to our mind. So as long as we have that radical mentality on a good ideology, and I intentionally wanted to say the word ideology. Why? Because Unpassive is a movement, is an ideology, and you cannot kill that. Okay? It's not a business that it can shut down, or a shop, or a transaction that could be canceled. No, we come to build that foundation of an incredible movement. And because of that, it's impossible to kill an ideology or a belief, especially when it's in the hands and in the minds of millions. And those who don't even know, they will come, they will also adapt our ideology. So do you believe in any way you can kill this ideology or the desire or the dream in us? Absolutely impossible. Impossible. You cannot kill it. Things can go up and down in terms of transactionals, the details, the day-to-day business, but that's not going to define the outcome or the journey that we chose to be on. This is our life, and we will continue doing that. So I hope you understand, no matter who tells you that this is troubled or is stuck or clashing or crashing or getting shut down, and not, don't believe that. Why? You cannot kill an ideology. And the ideology is mental, it's emotional, it's built within. You cannot extract that. Yeah, the account in the bank or some transaction or some mechanical details, they can fluctuate, but it doesn't stop the ideology that we all evolved and developed together. Okay. So if Jerry is back, I don't know, but he talked about love. Yes, that's another reason that it's impossible. It's impossible to remove that from someone. Their drive is not necessarily a materialistic nor mechanical temporary transaction, because we have that tremendous love within and shared across the globe, and we see anybody knows about this, they have that positive reaction. I'm not talking about the mental people, okay? By mental, I mean idiots, okay? Or those who are looking for a cheap click or something. No, I'm not talking about those, okay? I'm talking about if anybody looks at what we have with an open mind and heart, there's absolutely nothing but good. There's a word I want to mention to you is called reservoir, okay? Which is basically the reservation of anything, okay? And we have that reservoir, okay, which is we have been working together for quite a while now. So it's not we just met 5 minutes ago and now this is something where we can give up on. We've been on this for a long time. And I'm going to say one more time, it is easier to quit when you haven't invested time, energy, emotions in something. You just met somebody tonight, if they give you trouble, you let them go, okay? Talking about relationship. But if you've been with somebody for as long as Mr. DeGarmo and Don, I'm sure they had some crappy days in their days, okay? But that's not going to stop their relationship because they've invested a lot. Kids, grandkids, long journey, marriage, happiness, ups and downs. There they go, I think 42 years so far. 44, right? Okay. And the more you invest in something, you get more emotionally attached to it, and it gets harder for you to quit. So somebody walked into a business today, nobody likes him or her, okay, and if they leave tomorrow, nobody cares, right? I mean, it's unnoticeable. But if somebody's been in a business, let's say 20 years, a long time, years, okay, decades, and they have their impact on that journey, it's hard to give up on them. It goes both ways. The company to let go of those people who've been here, yourself included, you've invested enough here, long enough in every aspect and capacity that you could. So it's hard to let you go, and it's hard for you to let the ideology go, therefore the provider of the ideology. That's why it's it's a very strong relationship. It's impossible to break. Don't worry about the mechanics or the details or the day-to-day things. That can go up and down, no problem. But we're here to stay. You're here to stay, and we decided to win. We have a winning attitude. We have a winning mentality. It's never gonna, be compromised. So the longer we be here, okay, the harder it gets for us to give up or let go. The more we invest, and it's not money, okay, and I'm talking about energy, time, emotion, like those who are staying late in the UK right now, not so late, but okay, or let's say in Africa, on the other side of the globe, this is an investment. This is something you're putting time from your life, a chunk of your life into this day to day, or at least periodically. So it's not possible for you just to let that go. We will fight for this till the end. At any cost, the dream is within reach. At any cost. We're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes, yeah, you got to have a detour. Okay. There's not one way to go to New Jersey. Okay. Perhaps you can dive, you can fly, you can just walk. There's a million ways to go to New Jersey if that's our objective. Oh, I meant to say Rome. Yeah. There's 1,000 ways to go to Rome. Anyway, this is all I wanted to say. So I'm very confident that this is just temporary. What we basically went through or discovered, okay, where we will go, we are made of the good things. Therefore, we will win. It's an ideology. It's not just a transaction we want to achieve, and we didn't invest much. We just let it go. No, our blood, our tears, our emotions, our heart in this, nights and nights and nights and days and days and week in, week out, we put in this. Personally, thousands of days and nights and hours, many thousands. And that's not something that we just, okay, forget about it. Let's move on to the next thing. This is the only thing we have, not going anywhere. We're just going to do it or die. And if
thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for taking these few moments of your time to spend it with us. You know, we agree with you 100%. It is an ideology. You cannot kill an ideology. Find out in history, everywhere around the world, wherever an ideology is, when people are fighting for an ideology, you can't kill it. It's just impossible to kill it.
Absolutely, especially when it's a good one and we've invested a lot. We have a high reservoir in it.
Yes, sir.
Very deep.
And then that ingredient inside, that ingredient within our infrastructure, love. It is built with love. You know?
Exactly. It's easier to quit things, okay, when they're not, you didn't invest much in it. Like, and again, good things that you work hard on them are harder to let go. So it's much easier to say, I hate you. I divorce you.
Exactly.
I don't want to continue this. It's easy to quit. But what's the result? Disaster. It's much harder to maintain that and cherish that love. You think it's easy to be married with somebody like DeGarmo for 44 years? It takes hard work. I'm not kidding. Truthfully, I'm not kidding. I mean it. Yeah. It is hard to maintain love and you know, prosperity and that unity and hold up a household of you know, kids and loud people. It's not easy, but I live the same.
Yep. Yes,
All right, back to you. I don't know if you were able to catch Jerry.
No, Jerry would have to find him. Jerry actually, he just popped up. We really
I
don't
just
have
heard
him.
him. We can quit that. I haven't been looking for him like for years. So just 5 minutes. We can give up on that.
We'll find him. We'll find him, Mr. Ash, and he will hear us. Ask for him, so he'll be
Please
excited.
Don't tell him about his voice. Yeah, but
about his voice.
You can go back to the YouTube recording, okay, and listen to his voice.
To him, yes,
and
that's
find
what
a
we'll do.
YouTube for Nelson Mandela,
Nelson
and
Mandela.
compare the two. For those who don't know this, but you, Collins, you know the voice. You're familiar, okay? And you will see.
Ash, I just wanted to jump in and say that Minu
Please.
Miller, she's at the airport. She just wants to send her regards and her love.
Which
to
one?
you.
I'm sorry. Who?
Minu Miller.
Oh,
Minu.
Mino,
Where is she?
Mino, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
she's waiting for
traveling.
her flight. Yeah, she's
Where?
traveling.
Like flying to where?
I'm not sure, actually. She's all
Oh,
over the
okay.
place.
I see.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure.
She's a flyer. Okay.
Yeah, she goes around. She likes to meet founders. I'm not sure exactly where she is right now, but
Right.
yeah, well traveled.
Big hello to her. Yes, and hopefully she'll be safe.
Yeah.
Yep. It's quite exciting, Mr. Ash. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
taking
So it's
these few
back to
minutes.
you. I just wanted to come and tell you how flattered I am by all the incredible, enormous support I've received. I feel the love. I feel the bond. It's priceless. So precious to me.
We are with you 110%, sir. 110% with you.
And that alone is a good enough reason to die for. Let me tell you something. Those who are motivated or driven by life, materialistic benefits, temporary, okay, the wrong way, they would be the one to give up, okay? When you are driven by love and the pure thing, absolutely, it's impossible to quit and surrender.
Yeah.
So let me also elaborate one more tiny thought, that if our case was money, business, transactional, it would be easy also to find a different way. You don't have to die for that, right? But what impossible to compromise is the love and the psychology and the mental association that we have. That's much stronger. So we're never going to compromise that. That's why our relationship is so strong. It's driven by the good mentality and the good emotions, good attitude, positive, pure. And for that, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Matter of time, indeed. Matter of time. Matter of time,
Absolutely.
indeed.
Yeah, the world is ugly and slippery and muddy out there. It's everybody want to just kill and stab the other person. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but we have to be the light. We have to be the beacon of hope for humanity. That's why it's impossible to crush us. We're something that humanity, whether in the present or the future generations, they need such a thing.
Yeah. Ash, you know what? Having known you for the past 4 years plus, I know that you're going to over-deliver.
That is true. I agree with you, and that's my intention. I work on that very hard. You're very smart.
Yep.
When you said knowing me for 4 years, I'm shocked how fast you're aging, Ash. I thought that's what's going to come out of your mind.
4 years, yeah. More than 4 years.
Yep. It's all beautiful. I'm so proud of what we've built and accomplished. We don't want to get distracted by the details, okay? This is passing. This is temporary.
Yep.
Yeah, we just want to thank you. these things like this is not really easy. Normally when I join on passive, I know it will not be an easy journey. I always said it is not easy because you can't get it right the first time. There is no way you can get it right the first time because there will be always things that will happen. But as long as our eyes is more focused on the goal, what we want to achieve, that's the most important thing. And I believe when you don't remove your eyes from the goal, that's it. It's end game. No matter how difficult it is, but the end game is the result is all that matters.
Yep. Sure.
I just learned that this meeting has started a couple of hours ago.
Yes. Well, here,
So
Mr. Ash, this meeting has been going on for 3 years now. The heroes on Sundays at
almost
2.
3, yeah. Oh, 3
Yeah,
years.
yeah, for 3
Sundays.
years. Yeah, on Sundays. Every Sunday we have this webinar from 2 p.m. Eastern time, usually a couple of hours. So just keep going and just explaining as best as we can to the founders around the world.
Yep. I'm always here. Just sometimes, Sunday is hard to find the time. But because I have my kids on sale for now, they're in the junkyard. I took advantage.
Oh,
They
wow.
take
Guess who just joined us?
I'm
Ivy
gonna
Mix.
guess. Ivy.
Ivy Mix.
Yes, sir.
Welcome,
Hello,
Ivy.
hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Ash.
Good afternoon to you. How are
Good
you?
afternoon. I'm fine. Good afternoon,
I'm
everybody.
applying to become a hero.
You are an honor.
If you have connections,
You are
maybe
an honorary hero,
you can
Ash.
push the application.
I will push the application. You're already a hero, so maybe you can have multiple heroes. Make heroes of us.
Or a hero assistant.
Okay. That would be nice.
Anything.
That would be nice. No, that would be really nice.
Hey, Ash,
Talk to me.
if you get a chance, listen to the Heroes webinar, especially when Ivy made a speech. It was mind-blowing.
You mean today?
No, yesterday. We do this every
today.
day. Yeah, just
The OTech Pros?
It was the OTech Pros.
OTech Pros, yeah, whatever.
Yesterday.
I think I put a copy. I think I sent you a copy, but
In his mind, they're the heroes anyway, the tech pros, yeah.
well,
Yeah, Ivy and Comfort were on that webinar, Ash, and the men didn't even need to be there. They just
Yeah,
brought
Wow.
the whole meeting up.
the women are the strongest thing in El Paso. We already know that.
So
I'm just here for the beauty.
They exhausted your emotions and now you're here just worn out,
Worn out,
dragging
beat
it
up.
with me. Yeah. Dr. Benny showed up too.
Yes, Dr. Benny is in the house.
Mamodo as well. Wow. Mark. Hello, hello. It's a big family, I'm telling you.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello,
Ash,
Mark.
you're doing an awesome job, brother.
Is that an actual
Well, I'm
flag
telling
there?
you.
Or it's not a backdrop, right?
Hello.
It's an actual flag.
I don't think he can hear you.
Yeah. Flag, and it's got an eagle back here.
Beautiful,
Eagle
yes. No,
That's
it's
cool.
waving. Beautiful.
I don't know why my
I feel hungry.
Yep.
Let's go. Whatever your vibe.
Yeah, I can make it wave with my arms.
So Ash, would you be open to come to Colorado for a vacation? Mike is here. We need to take you away for some time. Our hero assistant.
I wish you would reconsider the offer instead of just get away for a visit, just to escape and stay there.
That's even better. We'll keep you.
I would love to. Especially now, right? It's a good time because I don't tolerate the cold. Though it's not the worst. I've been in worse places.
Yeah, Michigan.
Why did you mention that?
I knew it. I knew.
But Boston was more brutal to me. You've been in Russia, so I can't compare that.
Oh yeah. That's Siberia, actually.
Ooh,
wow.
Siberia.
Yeah.
Depends on what time of the year.
Winter.
This is lovely. Yeah, I would love to consider that. Are you by Denver or Colorado Springs? I think you said before Ivy.
Yeah, Denver.
Denver, okay.
Yeah. I live I think I told you I live opposite anytime I see it, that's why my competition is at times is very fierce. I live opposite the compound of Jeff Bezos, you know, the Blue Origin. So anytime I see them, anytime I see them, it's an inspiration, not a competition, I should say, like to do better, to get to the top. You know what I mean? So anytime I'm turning into my house, they're just next to my window. I just tell myself, I said,
yeah, incredible.
Yeah,
they have multiple locations also. But you said weed is legal there, right? I'm just kidding.
Ask our big boss Mike Ellis, because I think he will know.
Is that
he
why?
Help me with that. He lives in the most
our friends from
beautiful
Colorado
place.
are very cool always.
He can help me with that. Mike, I don't know.
Well, Mike can only do a good video if he's stoned, Ash.
Disclaimer, Ash.
Yes, guys, we're having fun, okay? I would pass out if I sniff something, okay? Just I'm not that type of guy. That I know it's not impressive, not exciting, but I like the joke.
Ash, you come to Colorado, we're so high up, you're going to pass out anyway.
I know. The altitude is incredible. I've been there, so yeah, it's incredible.
I'm just kidding.
Guess who joined us? Keith.
Oh, Keith's an amazing guy. Amazing guy.
Keith's the driver leader. He's always driving and talking. Good to see you, brother.
Unmute yourself, Keith.
He can play an instrument too.
Oh man! I'm so excited. Oh, John.
Where do you play?
Yes. Let me get myself situated here, Ash. I'm all over the place. I'm falling over here, but I'm here. Oh yes. How are you?
Looking great. Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. Yellow shirt, Ash. I think we're matching. I think we're matching really good, aren't we? Yellow and yellow, or is it white, gray? Yeah. What was going on? Are we matching up, Ash?
I'm bluish. Yeah.
Ash has blue. You have yellow, Keith.
I think you're colorblind, Keith.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm trying to get myself together here.
If they put the pin or the spotlight, yeah, it would be more clear, bigger. Depend if you're on a phone or a bigger screen. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited, Ash, about this journey, man. It's just so great, man. I've been looking at Marty and Chris and the Hero guys and the OTEC pros and Comfort and you guys is amazing. I'm just so excited about this whole family here. I feel blessed, Yeah, super blessed.
Very good to see you. Yeah, straightforward.
Thank you.
Guess who just joined us?
Red.
How are you? Good to see you.
Thanks
for showing up.
I've actually just not long finished work. I've been working
Saturday, well, all day Saturday and Sunday on the markets. I do through the summer. I do quite a few food markets and bits and pieces. So I finished a couple of hours ago, and I've been listening in actually. And
Very good.
Minnow sent me the link, so I thought I'd pop on and say hello. Here
You know
I
who was
am.
here before?
Welcome, Red. Welcome, Red.
All right, Red.
Hey guys, how you doing? Good to be
Hey,
here.
good to see you, man.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
who
no,
was
it's
here?
good to be. Say again, Ash.
You know who was here?
Who?
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, do you know something? I know. He sounds a little bit like him, doesn't he? Really?
Much like him. I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
had
know.
a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red, you're glowing, Red. You're glowing, Red.
Yeah, I know, man. Don't you worry. So how is everyone anyway? Everyone been having a good weekend?
We were kind of like wrapping up, but everybody got re-energized seeing you, seeing, those who just joined us. So,
Yeah, we're chopped liver, but when you showed up, the party started.
Yeah. So I hear you got your kids up for sale this weekend. Is it a 2-for-1, or are you doing a deal, or is it no takers yet?
Nobody's looking, actually. Not
well,
not
do you
the
know,
best package.
It's a tough market out there for sale of kids at the moment.
I'll give you a bonus. Their grandma with them.
That's what Red wants.
If you consider the
Yeah,
offer,
who said that?
Yeah, Red wants to take on the kids for the weekend.
Yeah, I've got the grandkids tomorrow actually, so it's always the trouble, isn't it? Well, not
what's
the trouble.
the youngest, Red? The youngest.
Poppy is 6, just turned 6 last week, actually, week before.
Wow.
And Kian, the young lad, he is 10.
Now tell them the truth, Red. The youngest is 52, and you're an old man.
Yeah, man. Do you know, I feel it at the moment. I'm a bit aching, to be honest. I've just done.
JJ,
hey, is that Shorty?
No, he's changed his name.
How are you?
JJ.
Yeah, there he is, man.
That's JJ, no Shorty, JJ.
Oh, no Shorty.
Jordan Johnson.
JJ.
What up,
Chris,
JJ?
Chris, I
Can you
like
hear
the cut,
us?
man.
You like my haircut?
Look at the Ellis.
Hi, JJ.
Hi, JJ.
Hi, JJ.
Does it stand
Hi,
for
JJ. So
for
tall,
Jordan?
my gosh.
Get one.
Tell them
get
about your
one.
2 girlfriends.
Uh-oh.
Chew.
He said no.
I'm going to get jealous.
Oh my goodness. Are they related or 2 different girls? Like, how did you get them?
Pop-up's lying.
Marty.
No, he doesn't. Cannot say
That's
that.
only one.
It's only one. But which
One.
one is the other one? You let her go, or
Just a little.
No, Pop-up's just making up.
or she's on a standby when you're freed up?
No, Pop-up's just making up stuff. I never said that.
Papa, make
Okay.
it so, huh? Okay.
Okay, well, because she told me about the other one, I
Don't
think, or
believe them
she's
if they
just
make up
jealous.
stuff too, okay? Just so you know. All right.
So
Yeah.
JJ stands for Jordan Johnson, Jersey boy. He loves it. You're looking great.
Who's that? Wait a minute. Where's he at? Who's that?
That's Chris Johnson, big head.
Oh, God.
Talking of Chris Johnson, Big Head, has he told the fish story yet?
I told you stop saying
Oh
big
yeah.
head.
Oh yeah. Why did the fish hit the wall?
Uh-oh.
What'd the fish say when they hit the wall?
Damn.
I told you not to say that. All right, give me that thing. All right. Did you let her out?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Who would teach him a joke like that, Marty?
I think you taught.
Only
I think
Marty.
I think you taught me.
I thought he called you baby head. I like that better, baby head.
Calls me big
That's so
head. How
cute.
about that?
No,
I called Chris yesterday in the middle of the lake. He said he caught the biggest fish he's ever seen in all his life.
No, I said the biggest sunfish for the day.
Oh, come on.
It's all that's out here. My son got a nice big one this morning. Wait a minute, big one this morning.
We had that conversation as well.
Yeah.
did you see the guppies he was filleting, right? It's got to be the sharpest knife in the world.
I didn't even get to go fishing today yet.
Yeah.
You planning on going out, Chris?
Yeah, in a couple hours, I plan to go out night fishing.
Oh,
cool.
nice, cool.
That sounds like fun.
I took Grandpa to his favorite festivities, which is a little bar in Cadillac, and he likes playing Keno and doing the pull tabs. So I sat there for 2 hours and watched him gamble and have a couple beers. So, woohoo!
So Chris, what time did it say is the best time to catch fish, day or night?
Here you can catch fish anywhere, but usually I have good luck in morning and night, but we're gonna get up early tomorrow and try to catch some bigger ones.
Yeah.
But if you go out at nighttime between 7 and 9, probably get some nice pike. But they're not. It's not a big lake, so
Okay.
just a lot of small fish here.
It's not deep, he says, right?
It's basically a rehearsal for real fishing. It's not an actual fishing.
Well, that's where he catches the bait.
That's pre-fishing. Yeah, it's never a good time there.
Oh,
No, it's
The
pretty.
biggest I've seen is probably 2 bites.
Sample fish.
People say like 5-pounders or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like 2
Yeah.
biters.
Yeah, he serves his on toothpicks.
What's for dinner? All right, let's wrap it up. I am thankful. I got to see beautiful people here. Got me some good vibe. I appreciate you. Some people I haven't seen in a while. So it was good to reconnect.
Thank you so much for coming, Ash.
Thank
Of
you.
course. That's what I do.
Thank you
I think
so
there's
much,
someone
Ash.
who has a word to
Thank
say.
you, Mr. Ash, for visiting
sorry?
us today. Thank you.
I think there's someone who has a word to say. Auntie Kitty, did you wanted to say something? She just pinged me. Did you have a word for Mr. Ash? Unmute yourself.
Does she need to
We're
be
waiting.
asked to unmute?
Okay.
Unmute.
Yeah, if the
There's
host
a
is
mic.
there
Okay,
you
she
go.
got
There
it.
you go.
Yes.
You did it. I believe in
Mr.
you. You
Ash,
can do
thank you
stuff.
for joining us. I was just going to say, continue to stay strong. We are behind you. We trust in your process. Ups and downs will happen. Nothing good comes easy.
Absolutely.
Because this is so big, the challenges will also be big. But we're together, we can surmount it, and we will. So we trust you and will continue to pray for you and your family and your team as you work so hard on our behalf. We are together in this. So let's stay strong and trust the process. Thank you.
Man alive. How could we close without hearing this? Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank
think
you.
we should leave it on that note.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ash.
Let's not
Thank
screw
you,
it up.
Ash.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you,
you,
Bless
Ash.
you, bro.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for
Bye.
coming.
We love you
Ash.
so much, Ash.
We
Thank
love
you,
you so
Ash.
much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Jane
Ash.
says goodbye as well. She's listening
Yeah.
in.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob
Thank you.
Collins.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
Red.
Love you
Bye,
all. See you
everyone.
soon.
Thank you,
Bye.
Tracy Mike.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Ah,
God bless you
Julie,
all.
Julie.
Flower for you.
You're late, Julie.
Julie showed up.
Happy
Julie's
week for
here.
everybody. Nice week.
Hi,
You
Marty.
too.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Mr.
Hi, Mr.
Ash.
Ash Mufara. Come on.
Julie.
Hi.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Ash.
Ash.
Well, now she
Thank you
shows
so
up.
Hi.
much,
Bye,
Mr.
Ash.
We
Ash.
had
Julie,
flower
Angie,
delivery
oh my
for you,
gosh.
Julie,
so I took it.
hey, Ash, she's excited because someone in her country won the gold medal yesterday for the first time in history.
Wow.
In the
Awesome.
100 meter.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
Right.
incredible.
In a
It's
country
history.
in a country of 10 people. What the
At least she's smiling today.
Yes, Alicia.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye,
Have
everyone.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye,
Ashton.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Ash. Good luck.
God bless you, Mr. Ashton
Bye,
family.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.